Don't ever let it slip your mind. Hey, walk around with your head up and your chest out. Be smart and let's go next week. You got me? Hey, who's out? Who's out?
All right, baby. They came to our house, baby. We on the bad state from us from last year. They came to our house. Let's show them. Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? Whose house?
We ready. We ready for y'all. We ready. We ready.
The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the host of this show are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, this is not serious, this is not real. I am an untrained professional content creator who is freestyling this show. I do not encourage you to try this at home alone. Enjoy the show.
Fuck you, Cynthia. Fuck you. Fucking cunt. I hate that bitch.
What up, guys? It's your favorite bitch, Cynthia. How are you? How are you guys? I hope y'all can hear me. What is going on? Let me shift some things around super duper quick. All right. So, I feel like I haven't been live in a while. I've been sitting on panels, but I feel like I haven't been on my own home front in a while, so it does feel good to be here. I don't know. Last time I had this background up, Flow State said it was a little too pink. I was like, what? I think it's great. We could always do the classic The World's Watching, or we can do a campfire. Okay, we'll do a campfire. Y'all feel like going to the campfire tonight? All right, I think we're going to land it here. Let me say hello to Peace Dynamo. Peace, I got to chit-chat with you. So be expecting some DMs from me. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Rose 777, always good to see you, Chica. I saw you the other day on Z's panel. I was like, oh my gosh, is it is it Rose and Z back together again? Y'all would be, never mind. I'm not going to do it. But if you were interested in being a hip hop person, y'all could be Zero, which would be Z-RO. But don't take it as Zero, Rose. Take it as you're a hip hop star, Zero, from Houston, Texas. So, yay. Good to see you, Chica. Logical Spark, hello, how are you? And you're absolutely right. It has been a long time. Boy, Austin. Whew. It is wild out here on the streets, isn't it, Austin? All these panel verses and everybody's page and platform and who doesn't get along with who's battling with who. Oh, Rose, guess what? I am going to be doing my interview with Jack Talcott in person, Rose. Hopefully by the end of this month, I will have that interview locked, secured, and posted. I'm super excited. I feel like I'm one step closer to meeting Rose. How exciting. The beautiful snow girl. Woo! It's been a whole lot of, right? And I kind of heard a little bit of what that little troll was saying this morning, but then I thought to myself, do I really care what a shithead like that thinks about me? And it was no, I don't. So yeah, kick rocks, dummy. Not you, Snow. We all know who I'm speaking about. Hi, Leah. Good to see you. Rose, Snow, peace. I'll be a rapper. I just seen. Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. Just go to AI. AI always does that. Let's see. I would meet Talcott in Dallas with enough advance notice. Oh, can we get a Talcott Snow interview? I know, I'm excited, guys, and I've already picked the location of where I want him to go, where I wanted him to interview and have a conversation. And let's just get to know Jack a little bit more. I think we've all invested in him and his journey, so it's going to be exciting to see a little bit. What? The rumors are already spreading about you, Cynthia. It's a new hate campaign. What? A new one? Peace, Dynamo. Get out of my head. Okay? Shh. Get out of my head and let's not share it with anybody else, okay? So yeah. So interesting. Jack's already got his Snow. You need to come up here and chit chat with me and tell me what you know. And I'm excited that he already has his flight booked. Where's my phone? Right here in front of my hands. How are you guys doing this evening? I hope everyone is doing well. I'm trying to keep up with everyone. See, do I need to go over there, Snow, and chit chat with them? I've never known men that gossip and bitch like these people do on the interview, for fuck's sake. Leah, you haven't seen nothing yet. See, I thought the same thing, Leah. And then I realized this is the new norm over here. This is an inverted world, okay? And men over here do tend to gossip. They tend to keep the drama going. They tend to get in their feelings. We have to cuddle them. It's okay. You're okay. Don't worry about it. You're going to be okay. At first I was like, oh, but then I realized it's just who some are. And particularly it happens to be a lot of people on YouTube, and particularly men. And I've just learned to allow them to be themselves. I have dropped the link. Some of these men on the Panelverse are truly feminine. I absolutely agree, Rose. But then other women are like, don't say that. What? He's like, don't say that. What? Let me stop trying to read ahead. So I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if is it social anxiety? Is it they didn't play well with others, so they don't know how to chit chat with others? Let me you think Landry? Let me chit chat. Let me swing on over to Landry's real quick. Do y'all know? Are you familiar with Landry? Yeah. Let's see what he has going on. Let's unmute him.
Contributing to me that comes onto my show that I don't want there. If that starts happening to me, I think that I'm going to be pretty uncomfortable. So, okay. But I guess it makes sense. Is that would be why they're here? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're not here because of that reason.
I'm going to mute here and go over there and chit chat. Y'all,
I don't care what
y'all tell me if y'all can still hear
me. For me, he's just come across as just an idiot. Just talks online and just is somehow welcome in these places for what? I would only imagine it's because he contributes financially. But dude, he came over here one time because someone else was here that he wanted to see, and it's just like, dude, get off the internet. Like some of these people, like they're related, same as what's her name, Stinky P or Stinky N. It's like, get off the internet. You shouldn't be on the internet. It's just like not okay. It's not healthy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, it's one of those things where it's just like,
Okay.
come over to my panel, like just to go over in someone's chat. And okay, you know, you can cut my head off if I go into someone's chat and say, "Come to my panel, please come to my panel. I need you on my panel." It's like, dude, that's like, obviously we have plans to talk, and I invite you, you know, on the back end.
Well,
Cool, but if I'm
what
gonna go
time
to
do you
someone's
plan
live
to leave
chat,
Friday?
Also live, and just be like, "Come to my panel. I need you to be on my panel." It's like we're all such babies. We're all such pussies. It's
Okay.
just so silly.
And are you flying out of
I mean all of us. I mean,
DFW or
including
Love
myself.
Field?
Oh,
Oh wait, I don't live. Okay, all right. Well, we definitely. I can fit you. Do you have any days free? I already know the location of where I want you to film you at. I
want to see how this started.
Listen, they're just off the fly questions.
I'm gonna give this guy
Do
an
you
attention.
think
Okay, so he's
that
watching us
I
here.
can
Okay.
catch up with you during the day? Sometime.
He says has to scream and shout like a 4-year-old.
Paul or Jack. Muffled mic or something, and then it turned out he didn't have the input set up. He was
Our first priority is to, you know, make sure we're set on equipment.
I already have
So
the
we're prepared for
wireless
this too.
mics. I have my
you
DJI.
had much experience
I
with
already have
microphones and
my
stuff, the
program.
outdoor
I have everything.
stuff?
I already have the wireless mics. I have my DJI. I already have my program. I have everything. I already have mics. 2 mics, Landry. I have my. I shoot off of my phone. That's where all my videos have come from. I already have mics. 2 mics, Landry. I have my. I shoot off of my phone. That's where all my videos have come from.
Yeah. So I understand
that you, Landry, we're going downtown to that white statue that you walk in, and when you walk in it, you feel so powerful. You know which one I'm talking about? Right around the corner from where the grassy knoll. And when you walk in it, you feel so powerful. You know which one I'm talking about? It's a piece of art, grassy knoll, and it's
talking about
it's
the
this
World Trade Center?
huge like. It's a piece of art. I don't know how to say it, but you feel like it's this huge, like, or a little G god walking in there. I don't know how to say it. And then there's a building, a historical building that I was thinking about. We can sit him on the steps, and it's an old building in the background. And we're going with like more of a political looking theme. Of course, we want to take him to the X. just so
And
he
it's- we're
can
going,
feel
like,
the
more of a
energy and tap into
political
the Dallas
looking
energy while
theme.
he's here.
Of course, we
I'm
want to
not
take him to
sure
the
if
X
we could
just
go
so
up
he
because
can
it's not
feel
even
the
the
energy
same
and tap
window
into the
anymore.
Dallas energy
The
while
window
he's
of
here.
what
I'm
JFK,
not sure if we can
I
go
mean,
up
what Lee
because it's not
Oswald
even the
Oswald
same
shot out
window
of,
anymore.
but they've
The
replaced it
window
with
of what
another window.
JFK, what Lee Oswald shot out of, but they've replaced it with another.
It's all in the same. We would just park and need to walk to
Cynthia,
all
those sound
places.
amazing, like
Like
amazing
they're all
ideas, and I love it.
It's all in the same block, not mile. Because I would not walk 6 miles.
Like they're all
and
within a 5-6 mile,
freaking
6
check.
block, not
So,
mile.
I would
'cause
probably
not
need
walk
about
6
3 to
miles
4 hours tops
and
to get it done.
Perfect.
So
Now-
I would probably need about 3 to 4
And-
hours tops to get it done.
Awesome.
Yeah, y'all are more than welcome to do whatever y'all need to do. I'm more than happy to allow
And-
y'all for that time.
Awesome.
Beautiful. I love it. And do you know of any places to direct us to
You
as
mean
far
to
as good
purchase the
source for the
equipment or
equipment?
to
Any tips or things you've picked up? so far?
Amazon? You mean to purchase the equipment or to
Yeah. 'Cause we
Amazon?
want-
I knew she was going to say Amazon.
It's the time, you know. It is a place for pretty much everything.
Well, Thursday's good.
Cynthia, are
Friday's
any days
good.
better for you between Wednesday? God, that isn't a lot of time.
Well, Thursday's good. Friday's good.
Are you excited?
Okay.
And then for sure lunch. What kind of food do
right.
you like to eat?
That'll be perfect. We'll figure it out closer.
Are you excited?
this
And then for sure lunch. What kind of food do you like to eat?
I just had kidney stones, and
Everything,
Apparently,
but
I have to eat more
preferably vegan.
vegetables, so I might find us a good vegan vegetable place so
just
I
had
could eat
kidney
healthy as
stones, and
well.
apparently
I have to eat more vegetables, so I might find us a good vegan vegetable place so I could eat healthy as well.
I love it. Please, yes. I've got a cool app that helps me find
Okay.
vegan friendly
Then
options.
I would
but,
definitely. I'm looking for this statue.
yeah,
I can't
that's a
find
good-
it
it's
for
a
you,
good excuse
Landry. I'm
for
pretty
you.
sure you like
Okay.
to have things prepared. Found
Please.
it. I'm looking for this statue. I can't
Ta-
find it for you, Landry. I'm pretty sure you like to have things prepared.
Hang
Found
on.
it.
Oh,
Ta-
my goodness.
Hang on.
Oh, my
Yeah, I do
goodness.
want to ask you something real quick, just to be because I do pride myself on being somebody who is honest and forthright, even if it might be uncomfortable. So this is not comfortable. What I do want to ask you is kind of, from what I understand, there's kind of more of an interest in a lot of the things in the drama realm than I would say I particularly find.
No, we're
interesting. Would
doing
you
an
say that
interview
this
to
is
get
gonna
to
be
know
removed
Jack.
from the
Who's
experience
Jack?
that
To
you might
get
be
a more
having with
personal
Jack, or would
interview
you play into the
and who
drama?
he is. No, we're doing an interview to
Drama's
get to
always
know
gonna be
Jack.
here.
Who's
This one
Jack? To
opportunity
get a
to
more
see Jack
personal interview
head on. Have
and
you
who he
not
is.
seen my
Drama's
interview?
always
going to be here. This one opportunity to see
Okay.
Jack.
Yeah, no, we're
head
gonna
on.
get
Have
to know a
you,
little bit
not
more of Jack
seen
and see the more human side of Jack. A
interview?
lot of
I have.
people are
Yeah, no,
invested
I've
in
seen it.
Jack's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get to
what do
know
we
a
wanna
little
call
bit
it?
more of Jack and see the more
Hero's
human side
Journey?
of Jack. A lot of people are
So
invested in
type
Jack's.
in the John
um,
Fitz Kennedy
what do we wanna
Memorial.
call it?
That's where we're gonna go.
Hero's Journey. So
Yeah.
type in the John Fitz
No.
Kennedy Memorial.
Mhm.
That's where we're gonna
And you're
go.
just going to see these white. It looks like
John-
nothing, guys. I
John F.
assure you,
Kennedy
it looks like
Memorial.
nothing. But I
Mhm.
assure you,
John
walking
Fitz.
into that statue,
It looks like nothing, guys.
feels
I assure
amazing.
you, it looks like nothing. But I assure you,
walking into that statue feels amazing.
Cynthia, I love the work I've seen from you, and I love the idea, the image.
Oh,
you've
we're gonna
already
eat a
described.
vegetable
I
plate
am
like nobody's
totally
business
and I am totally
water.
excited. And lunch is definitely on me.
Maybe with
Okay.
cucumbers.
We're
What
gonna
do you
eat
think,
a
vegetable
Landry?
plate like nobody's business in water? Maybe with cucumbers. What do you think, Landry?
Oh man.
Oh,
I don't know. I y'all can do whatever y'all want. Obviously, I'm probably not going to be a part of that. I think you should be separate from you.
oh,
for-
then
for
I
y'all
will come
entirely,
pick you
and I
up.
Empower
Oh.
him to get there. Yeah, just because I mean, obviously he's going to be staying with me for a while, so I might need that break anyway.
Oh, then I will come pick you up.
Yeah, it'll be cool. But I do want to just say, like, just you know, what I'm talking about is like is I know that the drama is what sells in the panelverse, but I just don't want to see anything like getting stirred up, and it feels like it's almost ripe for that sort of opportunity, especially with a lot of people who are saying, "What, we can't do anything different, we can't do anything that's impactful." And so, Jack, I want you to be aware here that what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of people. I guess Paul's going to be the biggest one. He's going to be in your ear saying, "Oh my God, you're collaborating with Cynthia. You're falling for the trap again." Because what does he see? He sees stuff like this on this channel, and like, what's the channel like? It's like, it's just a drama thing. So that's what I will warn you is going to happen, and that's me. This is me being forthright and honest. So it might be uncomfortable, but that's what I'm just going to let you know is going to come at you. So beware.
It's
Yeah.
a possibility, but
Whoa,
and I
Landry, you kinda
appreciate you
just took
looking
me
out.
off guard
But
there
honestly, I
with,
feel safe with Cynthia.
Good.
Yeah.
Whoa, Landry,
So
you
what
kinda
do you
just
what do
took
you
me
mean
off
is being
guard
spoken
there.
in the
Well, that's
background
what
that
I'm saying.
I'm
I
gonna
refuse
set
to
him
be
up
somebody
for
who
a
doesn't
drama
speak the things that are being
interview?
spoken in the background.
So what do you mean is being spoken in the background that I'm gonna set him up for a drama interview?
Not necessarily the interview, but just playing into it. Just what people don't realize is that that's the biggest thing here that's criticized is people who aren't clear and direct in like communicating these things as far as being face to face, which that's what I'm doing here. So what I wouldn't do is go behind your back and say this is something that might be a problem. So that's just all I'm trying to do here. I'm not coming at you in a way that I don't like you as a person. I don't have any issue with you. But what I am just saying is that what I hear from Paul is same thing I'm hearing from other people, that are sending me messages right now. Like, oh my God, Jack doesn't know what he's getting into. So
Landry, I have no clue
who's
who's sending you
aware of
message,
what you're
just about what. And ever who is sending you
Cynthia.
messages, please
Landry, I
refer
have
them
no
to the
clue who's
interview and
sending
let
you
them know that
message,
when people
just
have
about
interviews,
what.
and ever who is sending you messages,
this
please
is
refer them
baffling
to
me,
the
and
interview
especially if
let
it's
them know
coming
that
from
when people
Paul.
have interviews.
This is baffling me, and especially if it's coming from Paul.
Well, it's surprising that he would have a
Really?
problem with it
Surprises you?
because if he doesn't think much of me or
Well,
Jack, why would he have a
well-
problem of
Well,
it's
with it.
surprising that he would have a problem with it because if
Oh.
he doesn't think much of me or Jack, why would he have a problem of it with it?
That's a wise question because that's just it. Hey, Cynthia.
No,
we'll
I
talk
love
more,
Landry
and,
trying to keep the
we're gonna
show
work
on
out the
topic. I
details.
love it, Landry.
And
I love you trying
I hope
to
you understand
do
what
that. I
Landry's
wish you the
doing.
best
No, I
luck.
love Landry trying to
yeah.
keep the show.
However,
on
there's
topic.
always
I
going to
love it,
be
Landry.
chaos
I love you trying to
around, and
do
it's
that.
not
I wish
something
you
you
the
can
best
never.
luck.
You can,
However, there's
perhaps to a
always
certain
gonna
point
be
regulate it,
chaos
but you can never actually
around, and it's not
terminate it. But what
something
you
you
can
can
do
never.
is learn how to maneuver
You can
through it
perhaps to a certain
and
point regulate it, but you
adjust
can never actually
accordingly and
terminate it. But
quickly
what
when
you
it
can
does
do
happen.
is
I
learn
have
how
no
to
ill
maneuver
intentions
through
of
it
making Jack look
and
any other way
adjust
than human
accordingly and
in his
quickly when it
story.
does happen.
This is an
I have no ill
opportunity to
intentions of
meet
making
someone from
Jack
the
look any
internet,
other
and
way
everybody's like, the
than
internet's not
human
real.
in his
So this
story.
is an
This is an
opportunity for us
opportunity
to
meet
make
someone
it
from
real.
the internet.
And everybody's like, the internet's not real. So this is an opportunity for us
Poor
to
Landry.
make it real. Arpool,
right.
always good
I
to
agree
see
with
you.
that.
Gage, poor Landry. Arpool, always good to see you.
Well, the coming into this, and choosing to align with Jack, that in itself is a topic of discussion. And so Landry's coming in.
I thought
and
Jack, I thought Paul was working
he's
with
been
you
well
and Landry.
prepared, and
What
knows
happened?
what
Like
he's doing.
yesterday,
So
he was co-hosting
Jack
with
and
Landry, and
Paul
y'all
was
was
doing
working
great.
with you and
My
Landry.
goodness, what did
What
I miss
happened?
in
Like
24
yesterday,
hours? He was co-hosting with Landry, and y'all were doing great. My goodness, what did I miss in 24 hours?
We're not talking about Paul's anything as far as what me and Paul. We're talking about Paul is going to, and he's already doing it. I mean, he's with him and what Z is the other guy. So from what I understand, it's Z and it's you that he's saying if we collaborate with you, then we don't understand, which I can't really speak on because I don't have any history.
What?
But I'm just saying those
I'm
are the claims being made.
offended. I'm offended for you, Jack.
Retarded, I guess is the word if we're working with these people.
What? I'm offended. I'm offended for you, Jack.
yeah, I mean, this is it. There's been a lot of doubt placed on me and anyone I hope to work with. And Landry's facing the doubts. And Cynthia, you've got a reputation. You know you've got a reputation with the drama and stuff. It's been a part of it. It's been part of the fun and part of the production. But I trust you. I trust you, Cynthia. And I look forward to actually real life
I'm gonna let
meeting
it
you
go.
as a human being
I
and
do.
having a good time.
I am Cynthia. I can be nobody but myself.
Me too.
And unfortunately, if some people view that in a certain way, but yes, Jack, as soon as you land in town, unfortunately, if some people connect, I think I'm gonna go see Paul. But yes, and see what's going on. Okay. In town, we will connect. I think I'm gonna go see Paul and see what's going on. Okay. What in the front door just happened there? What? How the hell is Paul hating from the side? Who the fuck hates from the sidelines? Let me go over here now to let me fix my little circle. Oh my gosh. I can't be going nowhere not looking like a cute little circle. Right? Right? What? Like, let's listen. That's one thing that you need to know about the internet. Don't you ever, never, I don't care who it is, me, them, her, him. Do not ever let anybody else tell you how to feel about somebody else. You learn to go do that yourself. You go find out for yourself who they are. And if you're going to start listening to other people about other people, well, honey, you're going to get so lost in this sauce. It's going to be funny. Hold up. Let's go see Paul real quick.
Anyone else notice this? Anyone else wondering why that is? Are we even going to ask about that? Or no? Okay. So whatever. We'll see where it all goes. It's probably nothing really more than what I already obliged him with, which is really kind of low level. You really don't have to hypothesize much. Z came back because he heard me talking about him for the first time in months. He hasn't been around. I haven't talked about him. He got sort of tested or challenged by it, and he decided, oh, I know what to do. I'll come back. I'll hop up on Talcots, act like I'm so loving, and Paul and OTW and everyone else will talk about me for the next however many hours, and it'll be my low level indirect promotion. This is, we don't have to go far with much of a reach for what these.
I'm not sure. Do I need to say something on panel? I'm going to start off in the chat.
Into it or I don't, I guess.
I wondered if somehow, I'm not as familiar with this shape debate community, but through some of the people I watch, I understand that, Notch and Z sort of took on Jeranism or kind of played a contrarian role. I don't know enough about the Final Experiment and all these people and what they believe in, but I kind of thought that maybe, what you were saying about Landry sort of breaking away,
exactly,
just not maybe agreeing with the content creator he was working with anymore.
So I just put a chat.
Changed their whole outlook on the shape of the earth and stuff. Again, sorry for my general overview, but I kind of thought maybe they came back together. I kind of thought that maybe Landry,
bored of it. We're all bored of it. Most of these people who show up these places are just addicted to these places. I'm not even saying I'm not on some level. I'm just saying that we just got to see it for what it is.
Are you
right? It's like all these people are flashes in the pan. They got nowhere to go and nowhere to lead anybody. They got no results. It's going nowhere, and it's looping to nothing.
OTW, is that you moving?
I
thought I saw a flash on the screen.
I'm so confused.
I stared at the picture too long. That's the problem. It's playing tricks on me.
I think OTW probably fell asleep.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, see, he was gone.
Oh, Paul, he's back. He's back, Paul. Hurry.
Modern Man lost again. I've got the screen up. Jack's over there if you want the interaction, unless you're going to bed, OTW. What's your plan?
I guess I can go for the next 20 minutes, and after that, I'm out. because I was like,
Oh
I
yeah,
got,
good. They're gonna
you
review
know, I was
me over there,
obviously
and now we
preoccupied there.
them. I'm so
So,
confused, but we're all reviewing.
no. I just like, you know, it's a long story.
What are you rubbing one out?
No, I'm with my woman, and you know, we were just having like this conversation, and it got like we got
This
carried
was-
away with it.
That was scandalous back a couple years ago. What were you guys doing?
You beat
Well,
your
don't tell
woman
us.
for 30 minutes at a time, OTW? That's impressive.
Paul.
He must be
Other content
Muslim.
you tell-
Oh my God, who cares about what they're saying right now? Not me. I know, Leah. I heard that. That made me sad. I was like, no, OG, don't do it. Please don't do it. He is. He's interesting for sure. I liked his personality. He's still around.
Okay, let's go. Modern Man lost again. I'm hopping over. Let's give the people what they don't want. Because it's all insanity.
Is he back
Where's
over
the
there?
link?
Unfortunately, if some people view that in a certain way. But yes, Jack, as soon as you landed. Oh.
Yeah, and it's like a competitive thing too, where it's
I'm trying to
but
see.
no,
if-
we'll do great work, but I just wanted to make sure
I think
it was clear that it was
OTW is
separate
getting
from
ready
anything we do,
to
'cause I
end
don't
his
feel like I
live.
personally want to work with her.
Hey,
I respect that.
Landry.
And thank
Who doesn't he want to work with?
What are you doing here, Paul?
Holy
Hey,
cow.
Landry.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, this
Oh,
is
hold on.
Dang.
Got a plot twist here. What's going on? What are you doing here, Paul?
Holy cow.
Hey, Landry.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right, hang on.
Hold on.
All
I gotta
right,
set everything up here.
I think we're gonna
So
stop.
what's going on, man?
Oh my gosh, I don't. Oh my God, please. Are y'all listening?
Insight there.
I appreciate that. But what I was trying to explain to you before is when you choose to behave that way, it shows I'm wasting my time. I don't need to put up with that crap. I don't want to put up with this crap. You're welcome to your views and your opinions on
Should I go over
you,
there?
but the way you disrespect me is unacceptable, Paul.
Yeah, Jack, tell him.
What was said?
Oh, lots was said again just today. After I thought we were on good terms, but
Was it
since
about you?
I did,
Was it about you or about people around you?
What up, Joe? Guess what?
It was
There's
about
going to
me.
be a Jack and Cynthia interview.
you know,
with
and
Paul
then
Payton.
when I joined OTW to actually speak up with reason, I felt on Paul's behalf, then he wants to flip the script again, go back and tell me, oh, I'm just playing you, Jack. Well, you showed me, Paul. You can't. How can I trust you?
But
Please.
that was the reason I did the bit, to show you that I was already having trust issues. How can I trust
sound
you
is
if
all
you don't
messed
even
up.
know who I am at this point, what
Okay.
I'm saying and what
Does
I'm
it
doing,
sound
and what's
good?
real and what's not? You can't make that inference. You can't. There's no continuity there.
Paul, the problem is not me, my friend, because I know you. I know me. You keep arguing against me. Until you, Paul, I love you dearly. I want to work with you. But as I said earlier, for over 3 years now, our relationship between you and I has been entirely in your hands. So the fact we haven't progressed any further than online conversations, that shows you're not really open to communicating with me. And how do I work with someone I can't communicate with? Please.
Well, working together isn't always synonymous with a private or personal relationship. The majority of the world gets up every day,
who's
goes
this
to
guy?
work, and works with people, and are successful even,
Is
that they
us?
never talk to on personal or private
There we
time.
go.
Is that us? So you want us to be like that, go to a job and don't really talk, just go through the motions like every other slave? This is what I'm saying, dude. Are you free or are you a slave?
I didn't necessarily see the reason or the value
I know.
in, like, so okay, so give me an example about what we would be.
What we would discuss offline,
Yeah.
it would be how to communicate better. That would have been the first topic that would have been appropriate to discuss.
Wait, so you want me to OTW, please. You're talking over whatever we're saying and doing here. So you want me to contact you privately so you can essentially coach me on how to be a better version of me in public. So you want me to
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's a hell of a
Well, Paul,
theme there. Hope plot twist.
Paul, you've never really tried my abilities. You've tried my patience.
I feel like I
that's
don't
for
need to
sure.
step in, right? I feel
But
like you
I
just
claim to be a life coach. I claim to be able to help others understand themselves a little bit better. And Paul, I understand you because we are mirrors of each other.
Well, I'm going to stop you right there. I claim to be a porn star, and you've never given me a shot. So when are you going to, like, bend over and let me do what I do? And then, we'll trade off. I do what I do, you do, or I do what I say that I do as a career that I don't, and you say what you do as a career that you don't. And we kind of like, that's content. You're a life coach. I'm a porn star. What's going to happen next?
We're both far more than any of that. That's the key. Paul, we have amazing opportunities. Admittedly, I did not hear I didn't hear any details. I just heard that, well, you were speaking honestly, that the lack of support has been apparent. I've experienced the similar path, okay? But the support is here, man. We have real world opportunities, and if we can find a way to capture these opportunities, if we can manage emotions, manage talents together, brother, this live without fear, it really is. It's poised, and my vision is worldwide.
Right, but Jack, you realize
So-
that, again, from my perspective, essentially, we're 3 years into a forever edging session where you're like, we're all dating you, essentially. We've been dating you for 3 years, and you've been this whole time
Okay,
going, an
you're right.
orgasm's coming, brothers and sisters, any minute. And Rose is down there. She just faked an orgasm because she doesn't want to be mean. She's very good at it. She's a bullshit artist, right? So she is good at it. But at some point here, you're going to have to bring out the big towel dong and really put it down here. If not, then where's this all going? What are we doing? How do we have trust and faith and how are we renewed through this relationship? How are we focused? How are we inspired?
I know
Right?
how. Paul, we just got to do it. We got to accept where we are. The past is the past. Let's move forward with faith that we are changing. The past was preparation, dude. I know that me as a man, I have grown in many ways with my time online. And so the past was preparation. It was all preparation. And so, brother, you've been tested. You've been tested, but I'm telling you, if you can convince yourself to trust a
The night is young, so we'll see.
man like me, it would be one of the best things you've done, because
Thank you.
we'll break those patterns of betrayal that you've experienced.
Well, like I said, I think I'm being the most honest and transparent. It's probably not going to be seen that way because there are different aspects to me, but I'm trying to make sense of me and my life and all of this as much as possible. If someone can trust in that, right? So if you see me other places, I'm not meaning to like be hypocritical or sort of backbiting or two-faced. It's just that I'm trying to practice having faith and going with whatever this bigger thing is you keep talking about when I'm with you and in your area and with these people. And I'm literally trying my best to detach from an aspect of me that I'm being told is not working for me or everyone else. But again, please forgive me or try to show some tolerance if you see me other places and I'm in my mode and I'm not as detached, right? And I'm not as likable, nice, kind, polite, tolerant, whatever you want to describe it as, because it's probably going to happen. You know, in my attempt to be practical, it's probably going to happen. And if you cannot take offense to it and just have faith that you know what you're doing and you're leading here, then I'm going to get some life coaching out of this indirectly that I didn't want or expect. If not, we're probably going to loop like we did last time and have the same fucking back and forth, break up, make up bullshit, right?
No, because I'll move forward. I mean, Paul, if you can't respect working with me and see the value of working with me, you think it's more value to go joke with jokers like Lou and OTW and these other people, go ahead. Go ahead, man. But you're the one who's looping, not me. I'm moving forward.
Look at Paul.
I've been trying to bring you I've been trying to invite you and others to join me in moving forward. But just like I deal with Tommy every day, he's got the same battle, same attitude towards me. And
I'm not battling you, Jack. I'm not showing up at your broadcast. I give you space. When I do show up at your broadcast, I get with the program. I attempt to control myself or direct myself, and I don't take over. And when I'm not wanted, I shut up or I leave. So I don't think that's a fair and accurate comparison, right? We may share similar doubts about the future or about who or what you and I and we all are, which, hey, that's part of life, right? If you're going to life coach Paul Unslave, the most hard-headed of the hard-headed, he's probably going to be coming in with some doubts.
I know. Well, Paul, I do know that. Okay. And I have come in too strong. I've recognized that and I've admitted that. Can I interrupt this thought though?
Absolutely.
Landry,
Yes,
any
it
offense
is.
with Rose coming up? I saw her
I
in the
invited
chat.
her. I invited her. I threw the link out there.
Okay.
That's fine. I think it's important that we talk at some point. Hey, I do want to let you know, Honorable Judge Unslavius, what I was saying shortly ago was that he's more than welcome to do whatever he wants with Cynthia while he's here. And this is my way of saying, so say you were me. I'm not saying this would ever happen, but you invited him to your house to stay for a certain time, and then he was going to go do something with someone else. That should be fine. I don't understand the problem with that. I don't think that what happens there is going to be revolutionary, but he's more than welcome to do it, even though I don't think I want to be a part of a production from this person, because I don't particularly think that they're doing the same things I am. But shouldn't we operate like this, where we're just kind of like, okay, so-and-so's with this person, like he can be with Z, and then it doesn't mean that you and him can't be with each other. Hi, Rose.
Right.
Hello.
How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you, Rose. Thank you.
good to see
What
you.
is-
It's a
I
little
am
bit late
telling you.
here, and I'll stay up for a little bit longer, but I assumed you sent me the link. I wanted to be easily summonable.
Summarizable?
No, summonable.
Summonable. Oh, okay.
But easy to summarize is also convenient too.
Hey, and just so it's clear, Rose is another one who sees the vision. And when her and I hung out in
Depends.
Louisiana, her and Jason and I hung out, spending time with human beings, it was a real reset and a real confirmation for my
Yeah.
heart and my spirit.
Yeah.
And Rose was confirming. Was she enabling me? Maybe. Maybe Rose was enabling my insanity.
Uh-oh.
But we
Oh,
were
I'm sure that she was. I know how she is. I don't know
Oh.
much about her like intimately, but it seems from what it seems that she'd bullshit you just enough to make you feel better about whatever's going on because she's a nice person.
she helped me feel amazing. And
Right.
we discussed the idea of a documentary and live event.
We got us somebody popping up. Let me get a sound check. Overlay, please. We ain't playing no. Let me get a sound check, sir.
It be me.
All
It's
right.
me.
What's going on? Why is hey? Who is
Damn.
this Landry?
You
Oh,
you are nothing but a pile of shit on the ocean of life, woman.
what happened? I went to a
Wow.
salsa festival. I fucked around at OTWs, went to a salsa festival, had dinner, come back, and the next thing I know, I'm shitting Landry's eyes. Oh, Paul's. What's going on?
I know Landry wants absolutely nothing to do with you.
Well, fuck that guy. Why? I don't care.
God, because you hang with the ankle biters, I guess.
Oh my god, we gotta
I
stop.
couldn't believe what he was saying.
What
I'm
was
like,
he saying?
I go, is he talking about Cynthia?
What was he saying?
He said there's no way in the world that he is going to invite you to co-collab with what is going on, giving your past performances.
Well, kick rocks, Landry. Is he serious right now? But he's gonna work with Paul, not based
He
off
said
of Paul's
he said Paul. As soon as Paul went up there, he was asking him a question, and Laundry misunderstood him and thought he was asking about you. So Paul said, well, "Okay, go ahead, just give me an answer." And that's when he said, "Yeah, this person was trying to invite themselves to co-create or be a part of, and no, I want nothing to do with this person."
What?
I was like, damn. Yeah. Then back up to the part where Paul first comes up there. You'll hear him.
What the hell? Where the fuck? What rock did Paul crawl back out from under? Wasn't he doing all well over there in his own little world? Why is he now?
Jennifer left.
First of all, unsubscribe from Landry. Fuck you, bro. What? That's wild. Should we finish watching it?
Sure.
Are you still at
'Cause-
OTWs or did he shut down?
No, I left.
Okay.
Because Landry
I'm
was
really
monitoring the show, and he don't like me
those
anyway, so I left.
conversations really got me thinking about doing something, and then here we are. The pieces are coming together.
I feel like
if
wanna
I
be
was
mad
in
at
my
Landry.
Taurus, like
I feel like I want to be mad at Landry about this, but whatevs. I don't care. It's just another person that listened to somebody else.
Ox like because Rose is too busy muted laughing her ass off right now
I'm not
because
muted.
she's not a nice person.
I'm not muted.
See what I did there? She's a nice person, not a nice person. I love doing that.
See?
That's one of my favorite bits in broadcasting and in life.
This Landry put a tire pump up Jack's ass.
Hey, this
Well,
is
then
a good
you're
point.
cracking up on the inside. If
Thank
I,
you,
in my
Boo-Boo.
Taurus like ox like beast like way, say, can we have a timeline here? Would that be too practical? Does that destroy the magic and the miracle?
What?
Is this something that can't be quantified?
I was thinking about going up there,
That's a
but
good
nah.
question. It adds value because it brings because I will agree. I think Jack has a problem with being a little bit too vague, and that's something I've been trying to work with him on. And I think that's something where I can help is like defining these certain ideas. So you're more than welcome to do that.
Yeah.
So you see who's driving the boat.
An idea. Well,
Yeah. Okay. How long do we think this boat's gonna last? Number one. Like, what? What is happening?
I know it's like being in a bad dream.
Right. It just happened so quickly. So quickly.
it's a number of factors, and when Landry and I meet this week and we talk, we're gonna
I can see them
spend a lot of time with
bumping head.
strategizing and putting
It's
some
gonna
ideas
happen.
together, and we'll hopefully be communicating with other people a little bit more too from there. And that includes with Rose, because this live event thing, should it be in New Orleans? Should it be in Dallas? Should it be in where was the other place? Austin? Is that where all the big names are at?
So the live event, wasn't that for Jason's music so it should be close to him, right? I figured.
Ideally, that would probably be the most convenient. However, what makes the most sense too?
See,
right?
Jack's already
And-
thinking
A lot
stardom.
of people have been wanting us to do an event in New Orleans, but Dallas is a very convenient airport. There's a hotel in the airport if people
Yep.
wanted to travel. And since it's such a big city, there's so many different options for people of all different socioeconomic levels to find accommodations. And also, I think that sort of thing should be planned way in advance and by all means necessary. If there was any possible way to make it free or maybe like $10 or $20, it should be very easily accessible to anyone in the area. So we could even
Go
try to
ahead.
find out do a
Yeah.
poll, see who would prefer Dallas or
Hey,
Louisiana. Go ahead.
Would a big plot of land work? Like not super large.
On the land together, work together, bring solutions to the problems we face, or are we just essentially doing a party business, right?
What?
The reason for the event is because over the years there have been too many guests that all want to come together for like a meeting of the minds and have the people that met them through the show meet them too. So it would be seriously like a Renaissance fair of tax declaration, and then like people like Teresa Bacola talking about her case against Carmel from being arrested on the beach during what happened in 2020. And then there was the whole health thing where people want to talk about their healing remedies, and then there's people who are really woo woo and they want to talk about like being like I don't know. There's just a bunch of people that want to talk and express themselves on the same stage to a like-minded audience. So I would say it was a mixture of tax declaration and esoteric occult symbolism stuff, and then like health, biohacking. And then, of course, the whole reason for it is that Jason is sick of not being able to have his own thing. He
Oh my
loves doing
gosh.
music.
So what do you think? You think what
really cool
what do you think?
Disaster on the horizon. Jack's already got visions of going around the world with this production.
Listen, I'm just trying to do an interview with Jack the same way I did with Joe Cole. I don't understand why this has turned into something
You
more.
don't fit into the mold, woman.
Oh, wait a minute. What?
You're not a believer
I mean, again, I just
a believer of what?
You know my rap, bro.
of the great Talcott.
And that just may be a
But if him and I are just hanging out and I'm just
You have to schedule it with his manager.
I did. I did for Thursday. I get him for 4 hours. We've already
Oh well, that's going to be separate and apart from what they're doing.
Yeah, no, I want nothing to do with what they're doing. I could care what I want nothing to do with what they're doing. I have my own stuff. I can create my own stuff.
Well, yeah, because they don't want you a part of what they're doing.
Excellent. See, that's what I'm getting confused at, and I thank you for coming up and clarifying it. So
Eloquently.
Yes. What are they clarify? Like, what is this production? They want to have a basically a Jalcott con where you can come together and you can meet Jack and talk to Jack, or what's their vision? In I guess Jason's, there's going to be music, and what's Paul going to do?
Paul may or may not be a part because him and Jack got into it at OTWs. But Jack wants to sell the Live Without Fear program at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to get clientele so he can amass riches.
Life coaching. Huh.
Yep.
Maybe I should be taking. Okay, so what I'm doing, first of all, I have no desire to ever work with the team from YouTube. And I mean, with all due respect to everybody on YouTube, it's hard enough working with the team here in Dallas.
Well, maybe go back and rewatch it. Maybe I misunderstood what he said. Maybe it wasn't you, but
no, he told me the same thing to my face over there. He wants nothing to do.
Oh,
yeah.
He said it. You wasn't even there, but he said it to your face.
Yeah, I went over there and asked him, like, what's going on? And he was like, do you even have equipment? Like, what equipment do you have? And I was like, I have mics, I have 2 phone cameras, I have a DJI, I have a tripod, I have my reflectors. Like, what are you talking about? And he was like, yeah, I don't want to be no part of what you do and all the drama. And I just feel like this is going to be drama. And I was like, wait a minute. How is hosting an interview on getting to know Jack drama? Like, I'm really confused. And he's just like, I'd rather just say it to your face than behind your back.
Damn.
Yeah. And I'm just like,
this dude's got some balls.
It's not even that he's got balls. This dude has some high expectations. And I even told him, I said, I get that you're trying to limit limit chaos or this. And yeah, to some degree, you can do that. I was like, but you can never completely eliminate it. So yeah.
He's blown so much smoke up Jack's ass right now. You couldn't get another thought into Jack's head. Jack is pumped up.
I'm sure she did. I know she did. Thank you.
No.
Oh no. I was talking about
sorry.
Yeah, no, man. But isn't it good to have Jack pumped up? Or would you rather not have him pumped up? Or is it bad because it's a delusional pump up?
Well, the crash is going to be bad when it happens. Because earlier, within the last week, I only caught a few minutes because I seen this guy on Jack's show. But he got up there and was talking about, whoever Jack's producer previously was, that's been doing Jack's thumbnails and stuff, is of such low caliber, low quality, they have no business doing these types of things. And I thought to myself, well, if you two ever split up and Jack tries to go back to this person, I can see that being ugly. After you done degraded the work the individual was trying to do for Jack. This dude's, I don't trust this dude no farther than I can throw him.
Landry?
Mm-hmm. I call him Laundry.
Laundry.
I thought that's what his name was until I was corrected that it's Landry.
I was maybe this is just me being too much of a doctor on the internet, but I already kind of diagnosed him on the spectrum of somehow just off of his peculiarness. And
now, yeah, I've had one person say he's on the spectrum and another person say he's not.
So, but I'm just picking it off of his communication. Another thing that I've noticed from people on the spectrum, and I'm not saying everybody, but I have noticed that sound is really hard on their ears. And so when he's on his panel and sound happens, he doesn't like it. And
exactly.
And so that's one of the things that was kind of a cue. The way he communicates, not saying that it's bad or horrible, it's more direct and to the point, was another cue. So I kind of chalked it up to that. So it's unfortunate that he's already has this view of me and has already expressed it the way he has, because it's not even a view that is accurate of me, but for whatever reason he's chose to take it. But damn, wow.
Oh, he said he's done all of his research.
Yeah, I don't. Sure. Okay.
You're not a good person.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
That's what he's been saying about everybody. That he says, I've already done my research.
Oh yeah, you're
said,
not a good person either, though, right?
Yeah, he doesn't like me. And I never, even the first time, he said, I don't like you. I'm like, what? I've never met you before.
You know, that's interesting. That well, there's a lot of people that I don't like, but
he went back and watched every published episode of Jack.
That right there would tell me a spectrum would be a spectrum.
Yeah. And you know how these two met, right?
No, how?
The flower, the rose. Rose 777. She knows him.
Oh, wait a minute. Rose.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This guy used to work for Jaron, who was one of the biggest
I never
flat earthers.
Huh. Interesting.
But when Jack went to Roses and they got all chummy bummy, she was trying to connect Jack with this guy. This is all Roses doing.
Well, interesting. That gives me more of an incentive not to want to be a part of this project. Not nothing.
And
to do with Rose
then
or
as we was just listening, now Rose was talking about how Jason wanted to, if they brought the, include him in the festivities. And I was watching Jack on the screen, and I could see him already cringing from the thought of taking the limelight off of him.
Listen, my objective in this interview is just for us to get a glimpse of more so into who Jack is in human form, not YouTube form. You know what I mean? It's a different feel when you can sit down with somebody and then ask them questions and just get to know them a little bit better. That's my goal, to give a glimpse into the hero's journey. It's unfortunate that you got people like Paul, this Landry guy who wanted to discourage that. That's insane. But
Paul was all in until they went and pulled Z in. And Z told him, I'll never work with the man.
Now, why do Z and Paul not get along? Because I kind of felt like Paul was whining about Z earlier on OTWs. I don't think you were there.
I didn't see it.
See, earlier in the chat, I was down there. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Earlier in the chat, I was just down there harassing him, but I was just being my usual self. And so he kept going, come up to the panel, Cynthia, come up to the panel. Listen, Chuck, these are no longer that days when he tells me to come up to the panel. When I come up, get the fuck out of here. I'll go to the panel if I feel like it. And if I don't, I won't. And arguing with you is nothing I feel like, right? So I didn't go up. But he was being a little butthead.
Paul was?
Yeah, and I'm uploading something to show you. That's why I'm kind of seem preoccupied. But yeah, he was just being really rude and stuff. And he was whining and complaining about everybody. And then he kept going, all right, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave. But of course he never left.
Right. Well, you got to remember, ever since Jennifer left, he's fallen back into his old ways. He's trying to find relevancy again.
You know, and then how long has he been on the land? What's he done on the land in all these years? That's what I want to see. Quit talking about what you're gonna do in land rights, principles, freedom. What have you done?
Well, apparently, this quote unquote different parcels of land was land he was attempting to squat.
What? Are you serious?
That's
Are you
that's
serious?
what my little birdie told me. Yes.
Attempting to squat what the front door? Are you serious right now? That is horrible.
To claim ownership of the land by upkeeping it to the after it reaches a certain, I forget how
Yeah.
many years it is, you can lay claim to it. But yeah, that's what little birdie told me.
That is sad. That's sad that a man that's sad. That's sad. My 26-year-old son is coming up with a plan to own land, and none of it involves squatting on land. It involves working and achieving the goal of ownership. This is what I'm talking about. He was asking Wizard earlier for his 401k and Roth information.
Who was?
Paul. He was like, let's see your 401k and Roth. How much have you prepared for your future? I wish I would get up there and show somebody like that information. He only wants to see that so he can see who can mooch off of next.
Well, I'm gonna bite my tongue.
Yeah. Just paid off a mortgage. I know that feels hella good, Angela. I know that feels great. Everybody in my family talks about that. And I'm like, maybe for me one day, perhaps. Or I'll just come live on y'all's land that y'all already paid for. Thank you. We'll see. But, okay, let me show you this. Earlier,
Show me, woman.
Really wrong with Paul. Like, and this is just a subtle little thing. But if you don't pay attention and if you don't listen or really follow, things like this happen. And I took a shot of it because I was like, oh, I'm going to talk about this later because I want you guys to pay attention. Was it a short? Where did it go? Oh, my gosh. Hang on. Oh, shit. Did I upload it to another? Oh, anyways. So why do you keep saying that Paul, Jennifer left? How do you know this? And how long ago did this occur?
He said it again the other day. I heard him say it.
Oh,
that she wasn't no longer there.
I mean, I'm not laughing about that. I'm just saying, like, breakups can be rough. All right. I found it.
I won't tell you the conversation that I was told caused a breakup because it's not fit for airing on.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I mean, I don't want to bash the guy because I mean,
right, and I haven't been able to solidify what I was told, so therefore I'm not going to put it out there on the.
Gotcha, and I appreciate
on the YouTube.
And I'm sure he appreciates it. All right, let's see.
If I'm going to say something, I'm going to be truthful. I'm not just going to make up bullshit or spread somebody else's bullshit.
Man. All right, I'm trying to get all of this and talk to you, but you just hold tight.
I'm good. Take your time.
Thank you.
You don't have to talk to me.
I feel like how did I? Oh yeah, there we go. He was really in his whiny butt today.
He was super nice to me when I popped up on OTWs.
Was he nice to David Wayne?
I wasn't there for that. I had just showed up.
Going hard in the yard on the chat.
And Paul asked me to come up.
He
So
did.
I sat backstage for like 20 minutes while OTW was napping or whatever he was doing,
I think his woman's there.
or pounding one out, whatever the case was.
Nice. Okay. So earlier, right? Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me.
Cook.
Yeah. Okay. So earlier in the chat, and I put this on my community wall. I took screenshots of the chat. So earlier in the chat, that Charles, let me get his name real quick. Charles Darwin, he was like, I guess Paul was up there talking, and he said junkies, because Paul was talking about
Right.
one of his experiences or whatever. And I was being a complete troll today to Paul because it was fun, right? And I said, oh yes, Paul used to be Paul, did that. And I said his drug of choice was black tar. I said black tar was Paul's drug of choice. And then Charles was like, ouch, right? There's no big deal. And that's all that I said about it. That is it. I posted my chat, what I said. Okay. So then he obviously sees the chat because he reads the chat, even though he's always like, don't engage with the chat. Don't engage with the chat. Just stay focused on the panel. He did this. This was his story.
Not doing nothing in between their spare time of trying to hit it big with their loser failure content. They're going around hating on other people and projecting onto them, playing power games. So yeah, that's what.
And then Jack, which don't get me wrong, I like Jack, and I
hold on. I want to point out Cynthia is now again going to. It's not a new low. These people will go wherever they have to go to try to get at me. It's not getting at me. It's just exposing who and what you are. All the loving, nice, kind, polite, fake people go right to Paul should have died on heroin, right? Yeah, isn't that nice? You're not demonic at all. Well, no, she's bringing up how Paul knows about needles. He used to do black tar heroin. Another lie, never did black tar heroin. So if you're going to say I did heroin, it was white powder.
Whoa, wait a minute. Don't fucking get down on black tar heroin. It was good shit.
I would respect her Gorgon ass more if she just came all the way out in the open. She's even fake and nice and kind and polite in the insult. Why don't you come out completely in the open, devil, and say what you want to say, what Welsh News Network shows and says about me? The same thing Slow State says. Why is he free and why is he not dead or in a box? Come all the way out, demon. Show who and what you are. A lot of you wished I would have died on that needle. Then you wouldn't have to deal with the truth I'm putting in your face.
Nobody said nothing about death. Nobody said anything.
He added that. Yep.
All of that up and completely twisted it and made it I was the devil, I was the one wishing. But it is that subtleness that I want people to pay attention to. That, like, I never said that. I posted on my community wall what I said. Paul is familiar with needles. He did black tar heroin. And that is so telling. That was so telling of him when he did that. That's why I clipped it. I was like, damn, Paul, you're really gonna just make it like that and nobody's gonna call him out on it? Because he does it so good. He makes it sound believable. And he did it without even giving it a second thought. It was his nature. It's his nature to be conniving like that.
Oh, he's always looking for something to fight with.
Oh, I never realized today that Paul is Zebra Crew. Paul is Crew. Because just like Snaps, he's always looking for something to fight with. Always looking for someone to fight with. But yeah.
There was one day that this is a long time back, quite a while back. Snafu showed up at Paul's and they were talking. And then Paul starts feeding Snafu this narrative that me and Flow State were involved in PDF crap.
What?
Next thing you know, Snafu's coming after me and Flo about PDF crap.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul planted that story right in him, and he ran with it.
It's weird. His behavior is weird. But if him and Jennifer have broken up, and all breakups suck, you know, and you probably have some anger and frustration built up. I suppose yelling at people on the internet is one way to get it out. But I'm not gonna let Paul. I'm not gonna let that little modern whatever the fuck interfere with my opportunity to meet Jack and to have a conversation with him, and just kind of glimpse into him, not Jack the YouTuber, but sit down and talk to Jack the man.
Well, that might change now. Since
you
Rose is getting involved in Jason. You might get put to the back burner.
We're doing it Thursday. I mean, why would they do that? Why would they hate on that? You think some would actually want to just stop that just for no other reason, just to be, I can stop it.
Yep.
Or they think it would be a bad look for Jack.
Yep. For the product. You're a bad look for the product. Yep.
Oh.
I already see the way this guy floats his boat.
Oh.
And did you hear him just that last little bit you played when he said, yeah, when Paul brought up about concrete plans, and Landry said, yeah, that's one of the things I pointed out to Jack was we need more information on paper as opposed to just saying things. And Jack accepted that with open arms from this guy.
Listen,
he's got Jack wrapped around his finger.
but if that's what Jack needs, though, let's tap back in and see what they're saying. They're still all over there.
Are they?
Yes.
With who?
I see Rob over there.
I mean, the three of us have known each other for years. And so if we can't, the most positive and genuine intentions, I mean, and just be so careful with who we work with.
And what Landry's doing, he's scanning other stations to see who's talking about this.
Figure it out together. I don't know who else.
You're so right. Did you hear what she just said, Chuck?
What'd she say?
Mad. I'm so mad.
What'd she say?
Listen to her. I'm just tapping my keyboard like nobody's business.
Putting it on in terms of paying for the venue. That also opens the doors for disagreements and drama. So you
I mean, probably at least for the first time, my motto at most things is let's just do it on the strength of it, you know, and then decide if it's something we even really get value out of or fulfillment or want to continue. And then we could go from there, right? I'm not necessarily in any of these interactions looking to even profit. If we could just cover getting there, you know, like that would be my main thing. Is I'd rather not have to spend my own money to get to an event, to work it, or to, you know what I mean, to be a part of it. But if we can somehow, you know, I'm just speaking for me. I don't know what everyone else's
What up, Joe?
sort of
G'day, Mike.
wishes or boundaries are. But for me, it's kind of like, you know, if you're not guaranteed to make money anyway, I'm not going to expect you to pay me to be somewhere, and I'm just going to do it off the strength of it. And then me, I don't know what everyone else, you know, somewhere.
I know Australia and the UK, and I don't have that much money, but I would rather, you know, get a couple Spirit airline tickets for domestically for the first conference, and then if there was some kind of profit made where everyone was in agreement that the profit was for the purposes of funding the next conference, that's another thing that people do, which I have
Okay.
seen, which is why we should go into it with the most positive and genuine intentions. I mean, and just be so careful with who we work with. And I mean, the three of us
Thank
have
you.
known each other for years. And so if we can't figure it out together, I don't know who else we could. So I think it's worth a
Might
try.
be onto something. Chuck.
I told you.
Be onto something. They're gonna. I'm about.
I see things, Cynthia. I see things.
I'm
What
about to get
conference they talking about? What are they talking about?
Oh, they're
Jack
playing a worldwide Jack Talcott Express.
Around Jack, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Really?
music. Mm-hmm.
And
Life
music.
coach. This is how he's going to pick up more clientele. But
and Paul and what is her name? Rose are gonna help him.
yes.
And Z.
And Z.
And Z.
Landry. And Landry.
Landry would help. The others are not so sure. Certainly not Paul and Rosie.
Well, Paul's going to help by showing up.
I was gonna say he's got to leave the crib. 0 chance. He's just not a thing.
He said he's not willing to put money into it.
Yeah, if somebody buys him a ticket, he will. Ooh, would you have
he's
to buy
not showing up.
tickets for Paul or no? Like when you're a big person like Paul, do you have to pay extra?
I don't think he's that big. I see big old
2 seats. Yeah.
Big old chicks on the airplane. Got to be bigger than him. But I never see him go anywhere except he was with his girl. And I just heard you say they broke up, which makes sense to me. He was talking about, I got to change my life. I'm pulling out of the drama. That's because you were heard, you know, blah, blah, blah. Now you're right back to the same cat, it would appear. And as far as him helping Jack, why would I assume that? And as far as him leaving the crib and going doing that, I've never seen nothing in the past to make me think he's going to do that. I would not. And I heard Rose and him had bad blood. I don't know. And Rose is handicapped or something. I don't know. This sounds like a long shot to me. I don't know if they're serious or just pulling y'all leg.
Well, he's coming in town Wednesday and he's staying until Friday.
But Jack's going to be in Texas?
Yeah, in Dallas. And so I made plans to meet up with him on Thursday and to do the same type interview that I did with him. Yeah. And now Landry doesn't want to work with me because he doesn't think I'm a good person. So he wants nothing to do with it. And then Chuck is saying they're not going to let you do the interview because you're bad for Jack.
Chuck is saying they're not going to let Jack go with you. 0 chance Jack's going to do it. That's his life right now. That's his air. It doesn't matter what he tells them. That's his air. That's his that's another step for him. He'll be there, especially if he's in Dallas. Yeah, I don't care what he tells him. He'll be there. He'll show up. And I'm glad y'all hanging out. And I think it'll go well.
Yeah, I already have the location. I've already got it set up. Great. We're good to go to the grassy knoll. What I mean, come on, it's Jack. You're not going to put him in the political realm and let him feel that Dallas energy. And then we're supposed to go to a vegan place, and now everybody's like, "Ooh, I don't want to work with Cynthia," and because I'm bad compared to Jack.
Laundry said he was taking Jack to the Delia Plaza.
Well, he can take that, but he's not taking them to the location.
Wait, is Laundry in Texas too?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, this is just dumb. Y'all sound like chicks.
No, it's not y'all. It's him. He doesn't even want to come and be a part of the production.
Landry, you mean?
Yeah.
He ain't got to. You didn't invite him.
Exactly. I don't understand what he's making this big deal, but Chuck is saying they're gonna not want to work with you because you're bad. Which is
I'm just telling you, if they get all these others, like Rose was talking about, getting Jason out there and this person out there, and
oh, you're assuming they're actually going to show up and then things will go bad. No, Landry will have his days, Cynthia will have her days, and the others will not show up. Certainly not Paul. I hope he does, but you're making me think that I've never seen him go out to do anything unless he was with his chick.
Didn't you see him do that? Wasn't he? Didn't he speak at some festival with like
That
20
would have been before I knew
Time
him.
ago.
Yeah, that
like
been
Long
before I
time
knew
ago.
him. Since,
there?
since I known him, he ain't went nowhere.
Thank you. I just want the opportunity to do this interview with Jack and just get to know him, not as Talcott on YouTube, but Jack the man. So we'll see. If
You don't pick a good angle. I got confidence in fucking you. You know, as you're talking, you know, because I saw how you work, I can picture this shit. You know,
I
I know
already
you.
got it set up 3 locations. 'Cause I know he'll
Good.
listen a little bit more than you. So
Very good. And you learned a little bit.
the
Fucking with
B-roll
me.
and everything for this little weasel to pop up and say this. This is hilarious to me. When people, I love their energy. I love new energy. I love their fire, their enthusiasm. It inspires me. However, when they come in and start thinking that they know what's best and they don't understand dynamics, history, interpersonal relationships, whether it be bad, inferior, negative, whatever, positive, it baffles me how they think they can step into a room and just reorganize everything. Like we all haven't put work into each other. That's right, sissy. My dog said
That doesn't matter, Cynthia.
it
As the
does
man
though.
said.
It's what?
As the man said. It's his show now.
Oh, yeah. But at the to be on the other side of the coin, this is what Jack needs, this discipline, this organization, this structure.
From them? Or are you from them?
Well, is Landry providing that or no?
Landry, I have no doubt, is doing it. The others, assume, would have negative motivations and a lot of lip service.
Absolutely, I agree. Landry can do it. However, he don't go in it burning every bridge in it.
Landry's the one buying the plane tickets for Z and Paul.
Okay, so that's a chance Paul may show up. That's interesting. They got a little bit more
But
interesting.
none of this is happening this week. This is at a future time.
Okay, thanks for that.
No, that's this week.
Damn it.
What? Huh. Because when I talked to him, I was like, what days do you have? None of them said any days.
I'm confused more over now than ever now.
Look.
Me too. And now it's just
Because Landry showed up at OTW's to Paul, I've got the ticket already.
Oh wow.
Wow.
He's taking Paul serious. All right, I'm finna run to the car. I'll hop back on when I get downstairs.
Okay. Wow.
So either I misunderstood what Paul was telling me at OTW's or what Jack was saying. Yeah, I'm not sure now. Y'all got me second guessing myself. That's not good.
Uh-oh. Well, don't do that.
There's going to be a tornado in Texas. Woo, Lord.
Ah! I'm texting Jack right now.
He's still alive, ain't he?
No, he's off.
Oh. Because when Paul showed up over on Landry's show, first thing Jack said was, Paul, I don't need you.
Steers and queers, peace, Dynamo.
That's my saying. That's the one's older than dirt.
I loved that movie. Okay, so Jack's a brat. Paul's a brat. Fuck you, Paul. Fuck you, Landry. What's going on with Ortho? Did you see his post earlier?
I'm I've been in communication with him today. Yeah.
Is everything good? I mean, is this? I'm just gonna take a permanent break, and by permanent, I mean
Life is happening.
oh, life is chose violence for the month of August when it comes to me, and I'm like, damn, I don't even want to get out of bed.
I think it's everybody it's chosen.
Yeah, but is this something permanently or permanently
Possible.
like I'll be back in 2 weeks?
When he said it, he meant it as permanent.
Oh, well, I definitely hate to hear that. OTW's got boring. Yeah, because Paul was over there leading it. And well, I hate to hear that. I enjoyed going over there and having conversations with him. So love and blessings to Ortho guy. If you guys know how to get in touch with them, do. I don't. But if y'all do, and just let him know, hey, bro, we're going to miss you. And just let him know how much you appreciate him, because life does tend to life. And it always feels good to have a,
Well, you know that old saying, when it rains, it pours.
oh, girl, they tried to get Chuck. Whew, I'm about to have to go to war with my apartments behind my 2 dogs. They're trying to tell me my emotional support animals are going to be charged. I'm thinking, man, I want y'all to push this so I can push it back, because you can't do that by law. But might be speaking too soon. They might be working with me. I might just be overreacting because when it comes to my babies, I'd be so serious about it.
Emotional support animals are going to be a thing of the past here soon.
What the hell do you mean?
They're not going to be recognized.
What do you mean?
They're dogs. They're pets. Is what they're going back to.
Listen, I know a lot of people that would be different without their animals, because, and not saying like a lot of people find comfort when their animals, their companionship. You know how you say this is your community? For some, their little guy is the only thing they talk to.
I know what you're saying.
Well, hopefully I get in. Thank you. What does that mean?
My daughter's running into that same issue as we speak with the support animal thing.
Just get the letter from the doctor. Go get it from the doctor. Man, I've been seeing doctors left and right. They should just write that shit for me. But yeah, I've definitely gone through this before. But I ended up.
Well, you could always be homeless with ruthless with Tommy.
Man, sometimes when I see ruthless people with dogs, I want to pull up and just be like, yo, I'll give you $200 for this dog right now. But then I feel bad because I feel like I'd be taking away their companion. But on the same side, I want to save the animal, you know? I mean, but I don't. I've never picked up a homeless dog. I have my 2 dogs, and that's plenty. Yeah.
Well, if I see a spree of homeless animals being taken from people, I'll know who to look for.
Uh-huh. I can I can have a dog, right? Or they can get both. Peace, Dynamo. They can get both. What else is going on? Flo's on another sabbatical. Everybody's gonna go. Like how everybody's like, oh my God, is Flo okay?
Flo's just trying to figure out how to come out the closet. That's all.
I know. All of us know this is Flo. This is what he does.
He lives a tormented life. Yes.
He was fine. He's got to take a mental break, and I don't blame him. There is a lot that goes on to go into YouTube. Oh,
ain't that the fucking truth?
Did you see Lindsay crash out at Jack's yesterday?
No.
She tries it with Paul. I don't know why she tries to go up there and play Paul. Paul is never gonna play with her. He's
she wants to date She wants to date Paul.
Well, if Jennifer's gone, he should be trying to hit that or get with that. I don't know how to say this internationally. You know, in real life, you'd be like, well, hit it and quit it. Go away. But I
You
guess
see me get into it with NPC?
What?
I called him out on some snaky shit
What
the
happened?
other night.
On about who?
About me.
What did he say about you?
He'd been taking digs behind my back at me. So I jumped on his panel and confronted him.
What did y'all work it out?
Not really. It's just a thing. I let him be him. He can let me be me.
I think there's a lot of different personalities on YouTube.
No.
NPC happens to have one that isn't common.
Yeah, it is.
Is no, I don't think so. I think he does have good intentions. I
Be
think
careful what you see on the screen. That goes for anybody on YouTube. What you see on the screen is not actually what you get.
that's what Wizard always says. You
No,
think
there's. Go
so?
ahead.
You think he takes the digs for
He tried to say they weren't digs.
That's
Until,
okay. That's what I think he's one of the people that don't maybe not put as much effort into delivery of the message as it is. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, and I think
not-
that's the conclusion we came to, that he needs to speak clearly as opposed to just saying something without putting any context with it.
What about Arctic Wolf? I sure appreciate when I see you around, because I'd be like, "Ooh, at least Arctic Wolf, at least he might somehow believe what I'm saying, and I'm not all the way crazy." Because Jeeps, you know what Jeeps told me today, Chuck?
No, I haven't seen anybody today.
Jeeps told me today in chat there is nothing that Paul could ever do wrong in her eyes.
Oh, Jeep said that? Yeah, I believe that.
I said, what? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Yeah, well, I sure appreciate the yeses, because sometimes I'm thinking, huh? Yeah,
The
I
sun
saw
ri-
that, and I
The
thought,
sun
wow,
rises and sets in Paul's ass with her.
really?
Oh yeah, it has for a long time. She worships every word he puts out.
Oh. See, for Paul, for some, Paul is that guy. Is that guy that they want to see and to know. Fuck that Landry guy, though. I can say that, though. A little fucking dirtbag.
He told you that to your face. I'm giving credit.
Now I'm sitting here thinking that you told me he was going to take Jack to Daily Plaza, and I feel like he's going to take Jack to where I wanted to take him and take that shock factor away that I was hoping to catch on camera. And I'm thinking, why did I tell him that little fucking weasel? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even put that type of behavior past him.
I don't know the man.
I know, but
I
don't put that type of behavior past him. I don't know him.
It only took me about 2 days for my skin to start crawling, to tingle.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's a great person. It's probably just me. I'm probably so far wrong. I didn't hear the things that I thought I heard, so just disregard what I said.
Listen, the one thing about me is I can deal with somebody not getting along. I'm just thinking, damn, I shouldn't have told him that. I should, because I
Kind of ironic, though, isn't it?
but this was Jack's team. I didn't realize he was a little bugaboo.
A little ironic now that you mention it, huh?
Yeah. Now, because he asked, where you going? And so I'm playing all of this back in my head. I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute. I just got bit. I'm about to get my money shot, but not that way, taken away from me, which that's my fault though. So I can't be mad at anybody but myself. I should have played that smarter.
And I hope I'm wrong about the man. I do.
I know. There is peace. You're right.
But you see all the characters showing up on the screen and then how the talk escalated. Just like I was telling you before they showed up about these master plans, and poof, they start talking about them.
Yeah.
Because they'd already started talking about this stuff.
Listen, I've done produced events in real life. I've produced parties, concerts. There
Me
are
too.
harder. I've done film festivals. Those things take 8 months to a year to even prepare for. The day of the event is stressful, but there has been meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting with your team, making sure everything works. And of course, there's always something that falls through that you have.
Biggest one I ever was involved with was 5,000 people.
Yeah. I've never worked one that big. Oh, I did parties for Super Bowl and All-Star Weekend. No, you know that. At the club, he wanted the club I worked at, like he wanted the club for the weekend. Super Bowl. And he wanted us to give it to him for free, and he wanted us to let him keep all the money from that night.
Yes, sir.
Which is crazy to me that you would step into Dallas at the hottest club and think that they are going to hand you the keys to that on the hottest weekend of the year.
That's when you've gotten
Diddy. Get that.
That's when you've gotten too big for your britches. When you start thinking like that.
I didn't like him. I was like, that's just a bad business. Like, I can't even believe you came with that. I can't even believe you even had somebody call me about that. Get the fuck out of here.
Tell me about this meltdown yesterday.
With who?
Oh,
Lindsay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. I guess she went up to Jack's and she tried to say something, and you know how her audio is always bad. And she just dropped back down. They kept saying, Lindsay, we can't hear you. And she dropped down. And someone was like, well, Lindsay, go back up there. She was like, no, Paul always mutes me when I go up there, so I'm just going to stay in chat. And then Paul was like, hey, Lindsay, stop projecting. That's what I don't do. That's what you do. And then she was kind of irritated, right? So she got mad at Jeeps, and she just started hounding Jeeps and going at Jeeps in the chat. And I think she timed her out because the chat was like,
well, you noticed that a lot of wrenches disappeared over there. Laundry took away a lot of wrenches.
Well, okay, Jack happened to tap in right about this time, right? And remember, he was at the ball game yesterday, and he tapped in, and
somebody's backstage.
Oh. Just a good old boy from the sticks. Okay, hold up. So he hello, Craig.
What's up, man? I'm Craig.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm drunker than fucking Cooter Brown right now.
Cooter Brown, nice, nice.
I get fucking lit up here. You know how it is in the South. You know what I'm saying?
Where are you from?
The South, the dirty South.
We're at in the dirty South.
I like the dirty South. We're deep South. I'm from Tejas.
We're at in Tejas.
Hey man, you're getting real federal on me right now. And I don't like it.
I'm in Tejas too. That's why I'm asking. I'm trying to see
All
if
right,
you're my neighbor.
What's your area code of your phone number? First three.
Well, 214. 214.
I give you. I
Okay,
can give you your whole
area
phone
code.
number if you want it.
817.
Okay. Okay. You're not too far from me then. Well, hello.
Yeah,
How are you,
what's
sir?
up? What's up?
Chilling.
I'm just
What,
cranking it up. You know what I'm saying?
Saturday night. I get it. We're just
I
up
am.
here
Got off work today.
talking
I've been
shit,
fucking
swallowing
drinking.
spit. Well, we're
What?
not drinking. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm Cynthia, and this is Chuck.
Howdy.
y'all seem like nice people, man.
Thank you. Well, hi. Welcome, Kimmy. Kimmy XXX. Oh, wow. Welcome to the.
Whoa. Now I'm getting interested.
Who the fuck's Kimmy?
Oh, can we
Who the
get a
fuck is
mic
that?
check?
Hi,
Hi. How are you?
I do
Oh,
good.
Kimmy, you got a K. We got Cynthia, we got Chuck, and we got Craig. We could all be C's if your name started with a C too, Kimmy XX.
Maybe it does.
No, it's KIMMY.
Oh, fucking kicker.
Yeah.
We're triple C up in here.
I thought she had an
We don't do
accent.
that triple K shit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, I'll change it to C. How's that?
Okay. You
Hell
sound like you're
yeah.
from the South too, Kimmy.
I am. I'm real south.
Oh, really? Where are you
Hey,
from?
Haas.
What's your social security card? Let me
What's
hear it.
your- what's
So I can
your-
verify.
code?
I'm not giving you that.
I got buddies in the government. They'll let me know where you're from. And you give me that number.
I'm from
Oh, well,
an
thank you.
island.
She changed it so we're the 4 C's up here. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Just a cool club.
Country club.
Hell
Right.
yeah, brother. You know what I'm
Country
saying?
club. I
Hell
love
yeah. Hell yeah.
My
If you
parents
ain't country, you ain't shit.
That's damn right, brother. Damn right.
live in a town where their country club's a double wide.
That's my whole hometown. I live in it.
And it's got the golf course. It's got the golf course out there. I'm like, what is
We didn't even
this?
have a golf course, man, or track, or to practice track. We ran around a cemetery. I'm not even lying.
Wow. Kimmy, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing good. Just chilling. What about
Can I get
you
a hell
guys?
yeah, Kimmy? Let me hear a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, brother. That was good. That was good.
All
I'll
right,
drink to
y'all
that.
come up here to Porn Bomb?
No, what the fuck?
No.
Okay.
I don't even have porn to do that.
Porn is the instrument of the devil, I tell you.
That's right.
Mhm. I
That's
feel like
right.
someone has a backdrop. So, what's on y'all's minds tonight?
The damn Democrats.
Ugh.
Hey, what just happened down here? Aren't we all Republicans? I don't know. Wait, that was something else.
The Democrats left state so that your state Congress couldn't have a quorum.
We're trying to arrest them, and I think they're fucking good on them. Let's get these fucking rat bastards arrested and put in the fucking alligator Alcatraz.
Sounds good to me. Skin them alive and feed them to the
Man.
gators.
Put them with the fucking Ecuadorians.
What?
Put them down there in Mexico where they belong.
I don't even think they deserve that. I'm saying send them further.
Oh, further.
Yeah, send them to El Salvador. They could join the MS-13 gang down there.
Find Guadalupe.
Yeah, I don't like the Guatemalans either.
Oh no. What?
I ain't never met one, but I'm pretty sure I
Oh,
don't like them.
Chuck is trying to have me deported.
Chuck?
Yes.
Chuck? Is
Hey,
that
they
Yeah,
offered a reward if you turn people in, so I'm trying to make some money.
All right, Chuck, I have her muted. How much is the reward? I'll go in on this. I have her muted, dude. She can't hear us, Chuck.
That works for me. I know you. They're offering a $50,000 signing bonus if you want to work for them.
Oh, I'm in. Fuck Amazon, I'm in. I'm out here in the goddamn heat. I'd rather be catching fucking illegals than
Well.
staying in the heat.
Yeah. Well, I think they're going to have a hard time catching me, but good to know.
Wow,
I
that's
might
your
turn
area
myself
code.
in if I can get part of that.
Well, I
Find
can
out.
tell you her phone number. I got that.
There you go. Let's go ahead and get that going. I'm
Nice.
giving
I
a
know
call
you
right now.
do.
So Archie can sell your phone number too.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. I got multiple phone numbers. Craig's known worldwide. We do business everywhere.
So what do y'all got going on with y'all? Like, what are y'all talking? We talking about the Democrats, Kimmy? What about
I
you?
just finished King of the Hill, the new season. Shit was amazing. Loved it.
You know, is Farland really Garland? Is that true? What they say?
Arlen?
Yeah.
I'm thinking because in the show it's like it seems pretty close to Dallas.
Right, and in the show, I think
It's
one of the
somewhere.
guys,
It has to
one
be
of the
somewhere
writers
in the
was
Metroplex.
from
Pretty
Garland.
close. It probably is. It's probably It has to seem. I always thought Arlen was real growing up as a kid.
Kimmy, what do you like to watch?
Trans porn, I bet.
No, I'm in New Zealand, so
Oh, she's in that place that doesn't exist. Got
Deep fucking South. That's deep state South.
it.
You're fucking fed, aren't you?
What
She's
time is
on
it in New
Kiwi.
Zealand? No, I knew she had an accent. I was trying to figure out where it was.
Yeah, a little
Hi,
farther
Mike.
south than I.
I'm in the South Island, so I really am from the South.
You're not the young lady that showed up at the Powder Dusties recently, are you?
That's the same. Yep, I knew it.
Just a question.
That is her, I bet. She seems like it. I can tell by the cut of her job.
Well, I would need to see. Yeah,
He did call you fucking Dusty. You just gonna sit there and take that?
No, the another panel called the Powder Dusty.
Sounds familiar.
Gentleman
he
by
used to
the
be
name.
known as Flow State. Was his previous.
Real familiar, actually.
He's a cool
No.
dude. But the last two girls we got from New Zealand decided they'd give us a floor show to introduce themselves.
What does that mean, a floor show? Is it wet and slippery?
Little booby action.
Kimmy, did you
Kimmy, you know what you got to
find
do. You got to introduce yourself.
No, I'm not that type of lady.
That's not what I heard from the flow show.
Except she's by herself. That night there was two of them popped in there. You
She
could tell they
has
knew each other.
She has a red and yellow avatar.
She had an avatar.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember the eyeball staring back at me.
The eyeballs. Did he just put the video down? Did he get him off in time? Did he catch it?
Yeah, he caught it in time.
Like,
They,
if I post
they were
a
nice
video,
though.
we
They were nice.
Nothing bad. It's just I need to help this homeless man get a new iPhone. He just broke his last one. We're trying to help at the Andy Smith Foundation. It's a new nonprofit I started.
Andy breaks his phone.
Yeah, he's my favorite streamer, and I feel bad because he's homeless in Atlanta, and people keep messing with him really bad. And he breaks his phone. This is his last phone he had, and he's too broke to buy another one. He can't stream no more. I just really want him to get the awareness out that we got to get this man another phone.
Well,
it's nothing bad. There's no racial slurs or nudity.
No.
I just want to clarify.
Oh, why don't you put the link in the back chat and then I'll watch the video.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I do have it uploaded.
Well, that was big heart of you, Cynthia.
Huh?
That's a smart idea.
I said that's mighty nice of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna see because I mean I don't know. I'm just figuring things out and I don't know, just chumming the water.
We know the kind of people you run around with.
I just want him
Oh,
to know
these ain't them.
I kind of low key miss the guy.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. I thought he wasn't broke, but turns out he is broke and homeless, and he can't afford another iPhone 16 Pro natural titanium. Peace Dynamo. Look up Andy Smith. Old boy Andy. If you're
Oh
here
my
at
God,
ATL,
what
get
is
him a
he
new
doing himself
iPhone.
for?
He does that. He's a weird fucker like that. You know, he gets mad and hits himself. I feel bad for the man. I met him in Dallas. We had a hell of a time, and then he left.
I'm gonna drop this and tell you what. How about I drop this in the chat for everybody because that's kind of sad watching him get that mad at
He
himself.
did insure a couple of the. This is like his 13th iPhone. He had a lot of money. He just chose to be homeless for a while, but now he doesn't have any money. And I kind of want him back streaming again. He was kind of my favorite streamer.
What do you do? Give it all away?
He spent it on alcohol and iPhones.
Is that Andy that gave money to that
He also
Mayo
gave
guy?
$2,000 to another black homeless man to go chase his dreams. He's a good character. He loves people around him. You know, he gave $2,000 away for a guy to go to Vegas and chase his dreams. No, not hookers. I think he's gay. But there also is gay hookers. But he loves women and women only. But I never saw him with a woman, so I don't think it was on hookers.
Well, I mean, should we be really trying to get him a new phone?
Well, yeah.
He's just gonna break it. I mean, are we just feeding the addiction that Andy
Well,
had?
it's been like a week now, so I think he learned his lesson.
But didn't you say this was how many phones?
If he's homeless, how you going to get him a phone?
Yeah, and destroys
I'll find him.
another phone.
I
So
will find him.
this leads me to believe that he has a pattern of breaking his phone,
It's only
which
been
is fine.
13
That's your
13
phone.
or 14 in the last 2 months.
Can we
3
drop the
months.
banner now, or we safe?
Okay, yeah, I was just making sure.
Let me get my pants back on.
Okay, hurry up.
All right.
You can keep him off, brother.
Oh, I'm scared now.
We definitely can't get Andy the phone.
He doesn't buy drugs, okay? He just buys alcohol. He buys Fireball. That's it. And a couple Stella Artois. That's it.
Well, I hate to see him hitting himself the way he did, but do you want to?
do
I
too.
want to see it. You want to see it, Chuck?
Yeah, show it to me,
Yeah.
Mama.
Okay.
It's nothing more. You know, these are light taps. You know, any man can recover.
It's
from this.
not light taps. It's not light taps. at
Those
all.
are light taps. It sounds
Those
better.
are not
It
light
sounds
taps.
worse because it's the quality of the audio of the iPhone 16 Natural Pro Titanium.
Wait, wow. Did you buy his last phone?
No, he told me about it multiple times.
Oh.
He was daddy.
I wish. Shit. You know, I'll take care of old boy. He's a good man.
Got a good receiving core. So
He has this troll named
Um,
BB13 that makes him go crazy.
So the Cowboys, I think they'll have to battle and fight for a wild card. I think the Eagles going to win the division again.
Yeah. Joe's not going to. Yeah. Yeah. Peace is out too. She said
Oh yeah,
peace out.
that's fine. I'm not gonna hate on nobody that doesn't want to donate. We're a nonprofit, you know. He already threw it once, and then he got it back. He picked it up off the ground.
Oh my
That ain't
God.
one word about BB13. Oh, God damn.
Those
See,
are light
you do
baby
this on
taps.
purpose. See, you.
Is Andy in the United States?
He's in Atlanta.
No, Andy can call 988. Oh my God.
Video is tragic. I think he needs another iPhone.
That broke my heart to see Andy hit himself like that.
Yeah, he's got a few screws loose, but we love the old boy.
Well, do you see him?
I've met him before in Dallas.
Oh, does he?
He came for a
Does he?
Stars game.
Does he just travel the United States?
Yeah, he spent all his money traveling and panhandling. He traveled to Panhandle and then never made. He spent all his money instead of making any money.
Yeah, he doesn't need a phone. We're not going to do it. But
That's understandable. Understandable.
nice. I thank you for understanding.
But God, if he had another film, man, it'd be amazing. He will not take any mental health assistance. We've tried.
Do you know who's that other content creator, Brother Chew? Do you know who I'm talking about when I say that?
I don't think I've heard of him.
Brother Chew and his sister and Mama Chew. I forget the sister's name, but that they had a car and they slept in their car.
Oh, you're talking. I'm thinking, what's that one girl that was on TikTok?
Yes, it's her.
Her brother got shot.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about that. That was wild.
Did you hear about that, Chuck?
And she still hasn't. Like, she took money
No.
from donations and never used it for the funeral.
There was a content creator, and her brother and her mom were living in a car, and somebody carjacked them, and they shot her brother, and he passed. And then the person jumped in the car and just sat on the brother and drove off. And the mother, front seat, the mother was in
the crime's not even worth it at that point.
the mother was in the front seat, and
What
he
is her
shot.
name?
I know, I can't. It starts with it's a long name, and
Chew at the end, like
right,
Pikachu,
because
but
it's Brother
like
Chew
different.
and Mama Chew, and shot the mom, but the mom lived, and then the daughter was able to get out of the car, and at the course,
Oh, Pikachu, right?
No, it's not Pikachu, but it's like
No, Toe Pikachu.
Taupe. Yes, that's
I
it.
think that's it.
And they found the car with the bodies still in it, and she was out there, and somebody came up to her who recognized her from TikTok and asked for a picture.
Yeah, now she apparently scammed all the donations for the funeral.
Yeah, that's what I see. I don't familiar with that, but I
It's been
have
a while
heard
since I've
the
seen her on
story.
TikTok. That's why I get all the news from her. It was on TikTok. I never heard about her before that story. I've heard about it a little bit before that story, but I didn't really know much.
Mm-hmm. It was the curses of being, and she's mad at YouTube and or social media saying, hey, if y'all would stop doxing me and stop, like, every time I get his job, stop getting me fired. If every time I move somewhere, start getting, start
That means just to get offline.
getting
man.
me kicked out.
I mean,
We would
they're
have
never
been
going to stop.
living in the
You got to get offline.
Absolutely.
That's the only reason people know where your docs, how to find you is online.
Yeah, it was wild. Oh, and then Chuck, did you know about the Las Vegas shooting, right?
Oh, I know a guy that streamed with that guy.
Yeah.
Did y'all see he was they're getting he's getting charged, or they're gonna ask for the death penalty?
Good.
Yeah, I saw that.
Good. He shot him and his wife, I think.
Yeah.
Over some internet beef. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. I just couldn't
I
believe
didn't know they did that in Vegas. I didn't know they had the death penalty.
Well, they were saying the death penalty because he shot two people.
Yeah.
If he
Yeah,
would have
definitely.
just shot one, it wouldn't have been that. But because of that, it is shown
There's
first they have to show premeditation, willingness, and deliberation.
That guy, yeah, definitely. He stream sniped him, so it's definitely premeditated.
See, when they talked about that, how long is premeditation? I'm thinking premeditation has to be like 24, 48 hours, a week.
Hell,
No
I give
pre-
like 2 hours. You fucking
Yeah,
ended up doing
premeditation
it,
can be 10 minutes.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
thought about it. You went and did it. Yeah, you thought it wasn't a random accident.
Mm-hmm. And of course, he's still saying he's innocent. It was justified. But it's going to be interesting, this case, because our live streams the new eyewitnesses. Like, if you have a stream video, are you still going to call witnesses to the stand?
So this guy streamed like killing them.
No, the other guy was streaming when they shot him.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
God.
But the other guy the guy that shot him was a streamer. They had it was a streamer YouTube beef. The guy that shot him is that guy that Matthew Ross that we fuck with, the pedophile. Yeah, he knows he talks to the shooter. He knows the shooter and shouted him out a bunch.
Yeah. Hang on one second.
You need to join a gang, Mike 23. Where my Crips at, brother? We've been cripping hard out here on these YouTube streets. E-Town Crips, what's up? Yeah, Matt Ross is a pedophile. He got catfished one time by my buddy, and he said some nasty shit about wanting to like rape a, I think 14-year-old, 15-year-old.
Great.
They pretended to be.
You gotta
That
say
was
grape.
disgusting. Grape, sorry.
Thank you. Flow State Gang. Yeah, are you familiar with Flow State? I don't think so.
I don't think I've heard of that. Damn, y'all are cool people, man. I mean, I came up here to bullshit, but y'all are just cool people. I wouldn't get a porn bomb or anything like that. That's just too easy.
You thought about it, didn't you? Come on, tell the truth. You thought about it.
Once, and
They
it's
did.
just too easy. Like porn.
They
It's-
did. This is
You're gonna go online to fuck somebody. It's better to just keep it going for a while.
No, I don't boom boom.
No shit, they really are doing that. Damn, that's posted 8 days ago. I forgot this guy's fucking name.
Update
what his
on a
YouTube
case that
channel
we have been
was.
following very, very closely. Prosecutors have filed an intent to seek the death penalty in the case of the YouTuber accused of shooting and killing 2 content creators on the Las Vegas Strip. That's according to court documents. Manuel Ruiz, known online as Sin City Manny, is facing charges in the murders of Rodney and Tanisha Finley, captured in a live stream at the Bellagio Fountains on June 8th. Ruiz is due back in court on August 4th.
Chill.
Yeah, that is
I'm
just
actually gonna come over here and drop a sub on my main channel.
not worth it. Not worth it.
No, not at
YouTube
all.
beef is
Fuck
never
no.
worth
Just send
it.
pizzas to their house, make them try to pay for it or shit like that. I could go murder the guy, or at least challenge him to a street beefs, one-on-one fight. You can set up a street beefs. I think they have a base in Las Vegas.
Mm.
You can easily set up a boxing match.
What were you about to say, Kimmy?
So there was the Muslim shooting here, and the guy. Oh, it was horrible. The guy live streamed it.
What? I have heard nothing about this.
Y'all have those down there?
In the top of South Island, Christchurch.
I didn't even know y'all could have guns.
This guy was a trained shooter. Yeah.
What?
And he
What?
look up Christchurch.
I'm looking
Muslim.
right now.
It's and it was actually live on Facebook, I believe. People thought it was Fortnite.
What?
Oh, because it didn't look real. Nobody thinks
Gotcha.
that someone's going to go into a church and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, no, we think that in America. It's like every day here.
How
No,
long
well,
ago
it's
did it
not.
happen?
I'd have to look it up. It was
Like-
a few years ago now.
Like, yeah.
But if you put up the Muslim shooting in Christchurch, New Zealand, it will come up because it's the biggest shooting we've ever had. 'Cause we
How
don't
many?
get like school
How many,
shootings.
how many victims?
Probably 50 people died.
Okay, that's like a good.
That's big. That's big.
That's a lot for even for America.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
That's a mass shooting.
Yes.
He went back in and made sure it was. I watched a documentary on it.
Is
I
this
don't
it?
realize.
Kimmy, hang on, make sure.
Yeah.
Wait, somebody
Injuries
attacked the
on
mosque? I thought it was like a
horrific
Muslim man
terror
attacking
attack
like
that
another
unfolded in New
church.
Zealand overnight. Not one, but 2 mosques in Christchurch were
Two?
targeted. The country's worst mass shooting ever.
What the fuck?
At least 49 people were killed and dozens wounded during services. They were in prayer. The mosques are just 3 miles apart. The victims who did get out, covered in blood, were rushed
Oh
to
my
the hospital.
God.
The gunman who wrote of white nationalism was armed with at least 2
Oh, yeah.
weapons and 2
These were
rifles.
anti-Muslim.
The survivors
Yeah.
barely escaping, scaling walls to get through
Jesus.
windows.
Oh my gosh.
He has blood all over
Yeah.
his
Racing to the
yes, that's
scene.
like fresh.
Officers
fresh blood.
chasing.
Man.
And that he actually live streamed it, and there's actually a documentary about this. And people
And
in
this-
London and also in the US, they
This
put
was
the guy's
6 years
name.
ago.
Yeah, there's
I've
been.
never even heard about this ever.
I tried telling you about it.
I think she got a little bit of a delay. So when she finishes, y'all have to give it a second.
But
down
this
the
was
suspect
live
who was dressed in
streamed.
army
That is
This was live streamed? Wow.
Yeah.
fatigues. Tonight, what we've just learned about the gunman and what our correspondent just asked President Trump. Does he see white nationalism as a rising threat around the world? His response, and New Zealand's Prime Minister now responding to that. ABC's Will Carr is on the scene for us in New Zealand tonight.
Tonight, chaos and shock. Unimaginable horror after a deadly anti-Muslim terror attack on 2 separate mosques in New Zealand. At least 49 worshippers dead, 48 more injured. Witnesses tonight described the terror when the first shots rang out.
It was 1:42 when the gun started shooting.
Everybody just run to the back doors just to save themselves.
Witnesses say a gunman wearing all black, clad in a helmet and a bulletproof vest, entered the Al Noor Mosque in the city of Christchurch. He then ruthlessly opened fire during a packed Friday prayer service. Ramzan Ali, who had blood splattered on his shirt, says he hid when the gunman walked in and was the last to escape alive.
I just lie down under the bench and I'm thinking that, if I get out, I'll get shot. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed so I could be alive. The blood is spitting on me, splashing on me. And I'm thinking, oh my God, it's going to happen to me now.
A video has surfaced appearing to show the suspect live streaming his vicious attack in graphic detail, a video we will not show here. The gunman moves from room to room, firing his automatic weapon for some 6 minutes, killing at least 41 men, women, and children in the first mosque.
I saw some people had blood on their body and some people were limping on the floor. The bullet shells, so many hundreds.
The video then appears to show the gunman driving to the next target, the Linwood Mosque, 3 miles away. 7 more victims were murdered as armed police swarmed the scene, running, guns drawn. In this video posted on social media, a police vehicle seen having just rammed this car off the road. 2 officers, guns pointed towards the vehicle. Moments later, the officers making an arrest. The suspect, Britton Tarrant, seen here, his image blurred in court, arrested and charged with murder. Tarrant, in his late 20s, originally from Australia, IEDs were also found.
2 explosive devices attached to suspects' vehicles have now been found and they have been disarmed.
Meanwhile, 2 other armed suspects have been taken into custody. Their association at this hour is unknown. This is a rambling, hate-filled message was posted online around the time of the attack, purported to be written by the suspect. In it, praising Norwegian mass murderer Anders Behring and American Dylan Roof, who killed 9 people in the Charleston church attack in 2015, saying he'd been planning the attack for 2 years. He also writes about President Donald Trump as a renewed symbol of white identity. The president, meanwhile, has sent his condolences and spoken with New Zealand's prime minister.
I told the prime minister.
Are there a lot of shootings in New Zealand?
No. And the
No?
weirdest part is he was actually living in my town, and it was where a guy shot up his family. He was living in the same street. He was living in every street, and that's where David Bain, he got a pardon from the Queen, but I think he's guilty. Because everybody in his whole family, there's 7 of them, they all got shot. And he went to jail for a while, but then they tried to make out it was the father. But he was living in the same street as him. And then there was David Bain, David Gray, and that was Aaron Moana. This has been the biggest. That was.
Who were those? Were those the other 2 people that they said were arrested in the connection? Or no?
No. One of them was when I was like 7 years old, and then one when I was a teenager.
Huh.
They the connection one, I don't think that he. I think he was working alone.
Okay.
Understood that the United States is with them all the way. 100%, whatever they need, we will be there.
Tonight, New Zealand in mourning. The country has never seen a major terror attack before. So many of the victims, refugees escaping terror in war elsewhere.
They have chosen to make New Zealand their home, and it is their home. They are us. The person who has perpetuated this violence against us is not.
And Will Carr reporting in from the scene in New Zealand tonight. We can see just one of the makeshift memorials up all over that city. And will have authorities said tonight whether or not they're certain this threat is entirely over?
David, tonight authorities here have not definitively said that the threat is over. They are still on high alert here. They're asking for residents in this area to stay indoors in their homes, and they're asking for mosques across the country to stay closed, at least temporarily. David.
All right, Will Carr leading us off tonight from New Zealand. Will, thank you. As I mentioned at the top tonight, the president was asked about the threat of white nationalism around the world just a short time ago. So let's bring in our Terry Moran tonight, because it was Terry who asked the question.
So, do they have a memorial every year for them, or they,
Yeah, they raised a lot of money for all of the victims.
Mhm.
It was one of the most
Raise money for the victim, she said.
one of the highest raised money that New Zealand's ever done.
And what happened to the shooter? Was he I'm assuming he was. Do y'all have the death penalty up there?
Not anymore. He's actually not even a New Zealand citizen. He's actually Australian, but he's still here. He must be in protective custody. So he's probably, I know it's costing us a lot of money to even have him here. I just don't know why we haven't deported him. We don't, because Australian would deport back to New Zealand if it was a New Zealander. It's sad. Like, I watched the documentary on it. His father, killed him, ended himself. And told him, so there's a lot of mental illness in his family. So, and there was a big manuscript, it was all over 4chan and 5chan, but it was well known he was doing this. He even sent it to the press, the government, all of this stuff, but so it could have got stopped.
Oh. Did they ever find anybody was at fault other for not doing something correctly and stopping him, or no?
I think they tried to shut down websites and all that, and people have tried to imitate him. Like, if you look it up, I think it's Dark History. There's a whole documentary and it shows different people trying to do what he did. Like the young guy in Christchurch, in the UK, he put his name or something like that and he tried to. And they found out something to do with his mum and sister as well in the documentary.
I might have to check that out. Thank you. As Craig knows, down here, a lot of times the shooters who try to make it into churches usually don't even make it through the church. There was recently, a couple of weeks ago, if not months ago, someone was getting ready to go into a church and shoot it up. However, someone started shooting fire from the parking lot, and just as they were exchanging fire, somebody else drove up and just ran over them.
Damn.
Yeah.
At the first
I almost
mosque,
got ran over today. Shit was crazy.
He went back out to his car at the first mosque for ammo, and he went back and stood over them and shot them. It was
Wow.
that's what I only learned that through the documentary. It was
Man.
bad, and then people running for their lives in the car park. He was shooting, and in between going to, because he was actually going to go to, I think it was like a daycare.
What?
After that. Oh yeah, or Sunday school. It was in Ashburton, but luckily he didn't make
Man.
it there. But he was shooting people while he was driving. The guy was unhinged. Like, he was live streaming, saying where he was, and people got to see this. I didn't myself, but my auntie saw it.
Oh no. Did she need did she suffer from post-traumatic stress? Did she get off her social media after that?
She didn't think it was real. That's what people didn't believe because they thought it was just a shooting game. Because it just
Man,
but there was
that's
so
not
many 14-year-olds watching it. Like it was, yeah.
man.
I
The
gotta
world
go,
is so
guys.
desensitized.
Thank you for having me up, Cynthia.
Thank you, Craig. I was getting ready to
All
shut
right,
it.
Craig.
Y'all are chill people,
Thank
man.
you. Make
I
sure to
fuck with
come
y'all.
back through. I appreciate
Oh,
you.
I dropped the sub. Y'all cool. I like y'all.
Yeah, I was getting ready to shut it down here in a minute. I have church in the morning, but our church has armed
Oh, yeah.
security. We have
Whoa,
police
no
officers.
shit. Are you in a major city that, like somewhere kind of like not
Mhm.
major, but you know, yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
don't ever see that much down here, like my city.
see, I used to not see that a couple of years ago, but I want to say in 214, even like my church is small and like 75 people are in service,
Yeah.
but we still have security.
Oh, 2-1. Yeah, I'm about to say 2-1. I just looked up that area code 214, but yeah, especially up there. That's a little more. I think that's a little more dangerous than 817.
No, 817 is way
Getting
more
worse. It's
dangerous
getting
than
worse, especially
214.
around like Arlington area.
No, and don't even get us started on Stop 6.
Oh God. Oh fuck. This is shooting like every other fucking week now.
I know, but
I almost got ran over today at work. I deliver for Amazon. I hopped out my van and the car almost hit me going 50. I was like, dude, this guy's going way too fast. So I looked behind the car. There's a cop chasing him. I was like, okay, that's why. This makes sense now. All right.
listen, everybody here in Dallas says Fort Worth is the worst. Like they're the craziest. Like they're the craziest.
I guess I delivered it. It's not too shitty. The part to deliver to, I haven't been to the ghetto part of Fort Worth yet. But there's some ghetto parts in Arlington I've been seeing, and it looks worse and worse every week I go to work. It looks worse and worse.
Every time.
There's so many stray cats too, just fucking everywhere. I don't know why. I always give them water and shit because I feel bad, but there's just so many stray cats.
There are.
I
But
feel bad for them. I wish I could take them home.
no. Take home the
Yeah,
dogs,
no.
leave the cats.
I wish I could, but I was like, I can't afford more cats. You know, I'm fine with just the one.
All right. Well, I definitely appreciate you stopping by. Do you have a channel?
Yeah, I mean, it's not it's not what you showed earlier, but
If you drop your link in the back, I'll make sure to put it in front.
oh, you don't have to. I appreciate it though. I mean, I just go around fucking with people.
Okay. Well, Kimmy, do you have anything you want to say before we head out?
No, thank you for having me up, and it was cool to meet you.
Yeah, you gotta chill as fuck. I fuck
Thank
with
you
this.
for telling me. I'm definitely want to do a little bit more research into that because I was always under the impression that New Zealand was
I didn't even know y'all could get firearms.
right.
Yeah,
And
we can't get semi-automatics now. That's for sure.
Did
they changed the laws, the gun laws? Trust and believe. After that,
and didn't aren't y'all's jails kind of like set up really good too? Like apartments and getting them introduced into society or no?
Hell no. We need it. Y'all need it where we have it. You know, you send them to the hole.
That's us.
No, because if you do something 3 times, you end up in life.
Okay, it's like a 3-strike rule. We have that kind of.
Mhm. Yeah,
At least I know in
that
California.
That guy's not getting out.
Well,
'Cause
thank God.
Yeah, no, there's no way he's in there. And plus, he's the
But
most
y'all-
hated thing.
Hopefully,
y'all
it doesn't
don't
turn
have
into
the
some
death
martyr
penalty.
type shit.
No, they used to hang people, but not anymore.
Thank God our glorious state still has it.
Don't they have the shooting? Didn't we just reintroduce shooting?
Are we doing the firing
Firing squad.
Hell
Firing
yeah.
squad.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. No way.
That guy would probably like it though, because he had a plan in his manifesto that he was going to do that to himself.
Honestly,
So
the
him,
firing is more
so
humane
him
than
living
the
in
youth,
the dark
know,
with no in isolation
like
would
the
just drive him insane.
chemicals. Like when they do the chemical thing, there I've seen a lot of bad ones happen. The guy doesn't
Man.
die for like 12 hours.
Yeah. And there was one of them that they kept doing, I think it was electrocution, but his pacemaker kept shocking him.
What?
And so they ended up having to go to court because they were saying, well, you can't put me down because of this. And they're like, wrong. And they figured out a way and they put him down.
That's wild. I mean, God, I didn't think our health, our healthcare was that good.
Yeah.
A pacemaker that survives electrocution.
Well, yeah, Tennessee, we just did a execution by lethal injection, except the same issue. Some bitch had a pacemaker, and he wanted them to deactivate it. They actually had to go to court because he was trying to get them to turn off the pacemaker before they gave him the drugs. And they said, no, we don't want you dying before we kill you. Yeah, I mean, how stupid.
Yeah, that when I just recently had surgery and they have you lay in there and you know how they have that arm, they have your arms out. I was like, this is scary. It was a scary moment laying there. I can only imagine what those gentlemen and women
Just
are thinking.
think about what they did to you while you was out.
Oh God.
I try not to. I watched the video and then when they showed like a 3-foot pipe, like a little instrument, I said, stop this video. You don't need to know what happened. Don't ask no questions. And don't ask no questions. And it's a good thing you were knocked out. Praise God.
That's for sure, Cynthia.
No,
Praise
for
him.
real.
Good
For
Lord.
real.
Father God.
Oh my
Please
God.
help Andy get a new iPhone.
Oh, Andy's gonna be okay. Andy, no, we need to help Andy.
If I had money, I would go to Atlanta and deliver him a fucking cheap Android.
No, Andy needs to stay off of the phone.
He needs
Obviously,
to stay off of alcohol. He's a good guy when he's out drunk as fuck. But if you go deep into the lore of the guy, when he gets drunk, it gets bad.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
oh my
What's
God,
up?
that's scary.
Mike,
Hey,
our
send me some of that
gangster from
money in
New
your
York.
photo. Send me some of that money in that video, bro. Here's my cash app. P Wapo. There's a dollar sign. Send me some.
I wanted to say, I just wanted to follow up with the with what Chuck was saying. There's another incident where a guy he has cancer or some shit like that, but he's incarcerated. He's facing death penalty, and he was dying, and they were reviving him. They're reviving him because they want to make sure that he gets executed. That's, to me, that's chaotic. Because if you're gonna get, I don't get that. I don't know how the system.
It is so stupid.
Yeah, it's
It
retarded.
is so stupid.
Yeah, like the guy's dying. It's like, you know what? Just let him die. I mean, he's gonna face death penalty, but they're trying to revive him just so they could.
Well, it depends on his crime, man. If he did something really bad, fuck, keep reviving him, and then kill him again. A child molester, revive his ass, kill him again.
I mean,
maybe they need to do it. I don't know. So the people.
Peace, Dynamo. You're
Need to
spot
watch
on,
him
bro. There's
die.
so many homeless fucking streamers on YouTube now. It's getting crazy.
Yeah, they really is.
I don't know who Brooke is, but the homeless ones I follow are all alcoholic fucks.
Do you follow Illuma Tommy?
I don't think so. No, he sounds really fucking familiar. I've probably seen him.
Yeah.
He's
I
a
haven't really
strange
followed him
one.
much. I follow, like, I don't know if y'all heard M stands for money. That's another homeless guy, or Jose Sanders.
Oh yeah.
Jose's pretty big. He's got arrested the other couple weeks ago.
For what?
What do you do? I think terroristic threats.
There's a lot of that going around these
Yeah,
days.
a lot of that's going around.
Yeah, that's true.
He's already out somehow. I don't know how he got out. He just gets drunk and blows every donation on more alcohol.
Yeah, that's how come we don't need to
But he's not no Andy Smith. Andy Smith is a true believer in the gospel and the grace of Father God, and grace alone. He needs a new iPhone 16 Pro natural titanium.
And you got that script down to a fine line.
No, because he says it every time. He goes.
He
on
says it
and
every
on.
time he talks about his phone. He said, "I love this iPhone."
He was beating the shit out of the phone. He was even hitting himself.
I know. That's how come I feel like
That's
the
because
phone might-
BB13 made him do it. Okay, don't listen to no BB13. He has terrible sports takes. I'm here to endorse Andy Smith and denounce BB13. So if you see a BB13, you don't trust that man. He makes Andy fucking beat himself.
He did actually do that over this guy called BB.
He's done it over the last like 2 phones. Because BB has better sports takes.
But also, he's also been. He calls them dope boys.
Oh, he
He's
gets
had
really
about-
racial when he gets drunk. Like,
No, but he's had 7 phones stolen while he was.
oh
upset
yeah,
last at
that
Vegas.
happens when you get passed out drunk in Atlanta, fall asleep on the sidewalk.
We sleeps on the ground.
That happens.
Oh, it was so gross because he live streamed from the ground and he's like rats around him. Like, oh,
One time he live streamed, he's just laying in piss. It wasn't his own piss. It was random subway piss.
yeah.
Ugh.
But I still love the old boy, and he needs a new phone.
He doesn't change his clothes. Sometimes he'll be wearing the same underwear for like a month at a time.
He shows us. He lets us know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, everything's cool, Mike. All right. Well, I hate that I was getting ready to end because I do. Unless you want to come up, Wizard. Oh, we were talking about Paul earlier.
Well, thank y'all for having me up. I got to go make a phone call real quick.
Thank you.
All right, Greg.
Coming up.
Cool people.
Right.
Y'all have a nice weekend.
You have a great
I
night.
hope y'all have a great service tomorrow, Cynthia.
Yeah, enjoy your weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. I'll see you later.
See you.
Thank you. Please come again.
Bye, Kimmy. Yeah. Oh, tomorrow
again.
is our church meeting. We have meetings, and so it's a meeting for us to go over everything. So I have to make it to church tomorrow.
What is the meeting, if you don't mind?
Budget meeting. I think there's
Business meeting. Yeah.
business
Oh, cool.
meeting. There's more. There's like a piece of equipment we're asking for. What were we talking about? Well, we were talking. It started off with Paul, but then it went to Landry. I don't know if you've met him, had the opportunity of meeting him, El Perro, but he sure has turned out to be a
Character in his own right.
Thank you, Chuck. That was a lot better than what I was going to say.
I was trying to be nice about it.
Thank you, Chuck. Thank you. But Jack says we are still on for the interview this week. He says that that's not going to be stopped, and he's looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to it. Wizard, you're dark. Ooh. Let me check you real quick.
All you gotta do is text Jack and say, "Hey, you know what? Chuck's gonna be here." Then he'll cancel.
You had the pleasure of meeting with Paul. I saw that. I saw that on Jack's the other day. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that. Lord Landry has taken the reins in control, and I hope it goes well for him. What do you think about? How was your day, Wizard?
Well, I had a little discussion with Paul myself in case you missed it.
I think I saw like you went up there once and twice, and was there any more after that?
No.
No. He
I
was
just went up and
really-
made very clear points, and my first point to go up was to show that Paul does exactly what he tries to tell everybody else that they do, and that was interrupt me as soon as I started speaking. Imagine that.
Yeah, yeah, Paul, I don't know, but he's still over there talking to Landry. Are you familiar with the Landry guy?
He's another one sitting there on his keyboard taking notes and checking everybody out. He was on the internet a long time ago, and then he shut it down. Now he opened up his channel again. Now he's sitting there taking notes. He wants to get involved. He wants to be part of that popularity contest. So he's going to be part of that drama because that's where that popularity comes from.
He don't want drama, right,
He
Cynthia?
doesn't, yeah, he doesn't want drama. So he doesn't want to interact with me or work because we're in the same area. He wants me to be no part of his projects because of the drama. I'm a bad look for him.
So that's
You're
why.
drama mama llama.
Which is
So,
interesting.
so that's why he's checking out Paul and getting involved in the quote loop.
Right. So I question is Paul behind that, but I doubt it because there's probably is a lot of drama on my page. But I was explaining to Chuck earlier, it doesn't matter what you come in, and I love your bright ideals and this and that, but you're not factoring all the time we've all put into each other, the relationships, the bonds, the experiences, and new people. And I'm not saying this like, ooh, you are no good. I'm just saying sometimes they don't always understand that whole scenario and story.
Yeah, and I mentioned once before, and I've thought about this constantly ever since. When I first started coming on these panels, I'd go to this panel, it seemed like they were hazing me. I'd go to another panel, it seemed like they were hazing me. Well, actually, that's all the drama shit. And that's when I realized it's all the drama shit. And now it's just it's come to a realization that most of these trauma panels are run by guys.
That does seem to be the norm on here. A lot of men do partake in this drama and in this bickering and this gossiping.
Oh, and you can help clarify this for me too, right, Cynthia? Texas still has laws that it is legal to duel.
Oh, I think I have heard something about that. And you know what? There is tons. I live in a dueling little fencing community. I low-key want to do it because that seems like that would be fun. And plus that outfit's kind of, it's not a hot outfit, but you look kind of cool in your fencing outfit. But
we're talking about dueling. That's fencing. Dueling is
isn't that the same?
We're talking about dueling with those.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh wait, Cynthia is like she's ready to die. Like, oh my god,
guys, no.
That is Cynthia. I'm like, Cynthia's going gangster. Like, you know what? I don't mind.
No, I don't know. I thought fencing and dueling were the same. My bad. No, okay. It says yes, dueling is a form of mutual combat. Is legally permissible in Texas under the Penal Code 2.06.
Oh man.
Outlines that individuals can agree to fight each other, and this agreement can serve as a defense against assault charges as long as no seriously bodily injuries occur and both participants are aware of the risk.
I thought that dueling ended with Alexander Hamilton when he was dueling with the governor from New York at the time, and then obviously he died. We're talking about Hamilton. He died. I thought that was just like the end of it. I don't know how is it that you could. I thought that I don't know. I thought it was under the Constitution.
Wasn't that Burr and Hamilton that dueled?
What was that?
Wasn't it Burr against Hamilton in that duel?
Chuck was there. He knows, Mike.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody had to load the gun, Cynthia.
Chuck was there. Come on, guys. Y'all know Chuck knows this.
Chuck knows. Chuck is like, he's very informed. Chuck, if you need any information, you just go to Chuck. Chuck will tell you everything.
Well,
he has a good memory too. He has a very bright memory.
Yeah, so I guess the dueling, it would be that the fencing could be dueling if me and somebody in a fencing saw each other in public and we challenged each other and we didn't seriously cause bodily injury.
Right. In dueling, you can pick your choice of weapons. So you can pick to use swords, knives, guns, whatever. But again, like that statute says, not causing great serious bodily injury. But what was the final part?
Something about participants are aware of the risk.
The risk of what? The risk of what? Great bodily injury.
It says right here, no, typically mutual combat in Texas is limited to fist fights. The use of weapons are generally not allowed and can lead to criminal charges.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
bummer.
See,
It says
then they misconstrue the concept of dueling, which should say boxing.
yeah. It
Wow.
says mutual combat isn't a way to get away with domestic violence or other serious crimes. If the fight escalates to a level that causes bodily injury, the person who inflicted the injury can still face legal consequences.
They kind of took all the teeth out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
that's why that language is there, great bodily injury. Yeah, great bodily injury. You might break a nose. Is that great bodily injury? It's bodily injury, but is it deadly or anything? No.
Yeah. I think I
Have
see
you
some
ever
line.
Go
you
ahead.
ever fenced, Cynthia?
No.
Oh, I did back in my younger day. That shit'll wear you out.
It looks cool though.
It's not as simple as it looks.
Well, have you ever rowed
Uh,
a boat? I mean, the canoes or whatever, like the rowing club.
oh yeah, when you row a boat, yeah,
Yeah.
paddles, oars,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Those are the two things I want to try. I want to join the rowing club and the fencing. Like if I lived in a world where I could do anything I wanted, those would be the two things I would try to pursue.
I want to ask a question. So if I want to duel someone, can I use the gloves and smack them and like challenge you to a duel, like your dog wit, like back in the days, like
The old leather glove, yep.
the old leather glove, and then smack you across the face and like I challenge you to a duel.
Well, I see people do pillow fights, so that would kind of be a duel. Would that be a weapon? Would the pillow be the weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Isn't there a sport that actually is pillow fighting?
I think I saw that. That's
I think I seen that
confusing to me. Why would there be that?
That's a fetish.
And then you have like you could smack the like it's just like you have to stand there and you got to get smacked, and if you could held the force and then you get to counter back, smack the other person, and then see who drops.
Well, yeah, that's them slap contests.
Yeah.
Oh,
You seen that, Chuck?
yes, I have.
I
Ugh.
mean, I think it's chaotic to me. I'm like,
It is barbaric.
it's very.
Yes, it is
So,
very.
so
chaotic.
Cynthia, what caused Lindsay to snap? You never did finish telling me.
Oh yeah. So she became upset, and she was in the chat, and she timed out Jeeps, and I guess somebody caught it. And at that moment, Jack happened to pop up, and she got demodded, and she was like, "Well, somebody kicked me out because I don't want to be in here anymore." And she just
Oh,
kept
wow.
saying things until somebody kicked her out. That was pretty
Oh,
much it.
I thought you meant she went up on panel and lost it.
No, she only does that for me. Which is kind of weird, but it's true. It's definitely true. But yeah, it was just a weird vibe over there the last couple of days. Like this Landry guy coming in, he's really, really shook up things. Like Paul's on his best
behavior.
auditioning behavior, like a YouTube star who's being scouted by a top network. He's hoping to get the spot. It was seeming suspicious that him and Jack were getting along, but I guess it came out that he was only playing him, which I think everybody knew that, even Jack, and was just going along with it. At this point, I do think that Jack knows what Paul's doing and just goes with it.
But he still worships the ground that Paul walks upon.
A lot of people do, which is so peculiar to me.
I
Why
don't.
would why would anybody do that? Why would anybody elevate someone on YouTube like that?
Put them on a pedestal.
Yeah, put
Because
them on
they
the
can
pedestal.
they can do or act or say things that I'm afraid to or won't do. I think is what it is. So they look up to them.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody's as bold to say things as I am.
true.
You know, I've said a lot of shit, and I do a lot of shit, not just here on the
Yeah.
metaverse.
Yeah.
You know, I've been pushing boundaries all my life. That is my life.
We
Right.
just chalk that up to you're a nut.
Okay.
You think that you and Joe Cole have a lot of the same defiance or defiance gene? Like y'all defy authority.
Absolutely. I think it's more that self-governing thing than anything. Not defiance. Defiance would be more like a child defying the mother and father's authority. I'm not defying any authority. I'm asserting my own.
Okay, I like that better. That does sound better than defiance.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with the sovereign citizenship. People try to say that I'm against the government. No, I'm not. The more I learn about it, the more I understand exactly what it is and why the law is made for the lawless. I'm not one of them.
But we don't have that separation.
Exactly. People are living in their confusion of all this drama shit. It's like the little Albert experiment, and I'm going to be speaking about this on this next Friday. I'm going to do a thing on a guy named Jeff Younger. I hope you guys come check it out. I'm going to be starting at 6:00, and I'm going to go until it's over. But I've got 2 hour-and-a-half videos on this Jeff Younger guy, and we're going to cover everything. It's a terrible case, and I think it shows that society has turned delusional.
I'm getting ready to drop your link. Tell me more.
Well, are you familiar with the Little Albert experiment? Anybody?
No.
The Little Albert experiment was an experiment they did back in the day on a little baby that was in an orphanage, and what they did was he was 18 months old when they started out, and they started out introducing him to dog, rabbit, cat, bird, rat, whatever, a man in a mask, all kinds of things, right? And the kid had no problems with none of them. No problem with any of them. But then they brought in a condition where they introduced these things, but when they did so, they rang an obnoxious bell that startled the kid. So it was a startling effect when introducing the cat, dog, bird, rat, whatever, you know. And so they conditioned this kid to be in fear anytime he saw something like that. And what do you think about the humanity of that? Because they've determined that was an inhumane experiment and that they won't do it anymore.
Was it kind of like MK Ultra?
Kind of like that. It wasn't to direct the social behavior, but to condition it, or to find out if things could condition it. And in that, now we have this transgender stuff, right? Now I want you to understand that these people say that it's an innate thing. But how can it be?
Anyone I've ever innate meaning is something that they're born with?
Correct.
I don't know how to argue that when people who I've spoken to have told me stories from the time they could walk, could talk. They knew something was different about them inherently, and they knew that what they were in wasn't who they were inside. How can I argue that? I can't tell you that's not true. You didn't feel that.
So let me ask you, throughout history, has it not been that men condition the boys to behave like men so
Mhm.
they don't end up behaving like girls.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a societal norm that men behave like men and women behave like women because they have societal roles. So wouldn't it be inhumane to bring up a bunch of men that have certain societal roles by conditioning them to be women? And vice versa.
Say the first part again. Is it what? Inhumane?
Would it not be inhumane to bring up boys as girls?
I believe that it would be inhumane. However, I also am aware that families do that very, very often.
Right, but it is a conditioning. And the
From the
little
parent?
help, right, not from doctors, but from the parent.
I can
And
agree.
the doctors have already determined that such kind of conditioning is inhumane.
See, my son lives next door to a young couple, and their boy, who is like 4 or 5, he already dresses like a girl. And I'm not sure, is it more so her, the mom, because the mom is a bit peculiar?
Was that the one that you had the fingernail experience with that
Yes.
time? Okay.
Yes.
Well, in
And-
this case that I'm going to be talking about, the little boy is absolutely conditioned by mom on the premise that if he doesn't present to mom as a girl, then mom doesn't love him.
Oh, that happens so much in society, in the modern times, across the world. That is so sad. Well,
So-
I dropped your link. Make sure to tune
Yes, thank you. And this woman is a pediatrician.
in. It's usually those that do it.
So who could we could actually blame? Do you think that in most cases the parents? How this is
Our
made very
minds?
clear, of course.
Men.
Like,
Do you think
men? But so where exactly they've been programmed? Where exactly? Because at a certain point in time, men were men, women were women. Where do you think, in your opinion, things just started going bananas? Like, it's crazy right now. Things are just not.
I think it's always been bananas.
Yeah, it's a
But
thing.
it was more control. Like, it was more organized. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Well,
It's always. It's true. I agree with that. But yeah.
There are certain societies, spiritual societies, Amish and Mennonite specifically, that they keep their women in place. And that's because there is that scripture in this Christian world that says, set thine house in order. In setting thine house in order, it to me, again, I'm not Christian, but it is a spiritual thing. It says, hey, if you're going to be bringing women, children into the world, and you're going to have a woman to do so, then you better know that woman. And in order to know that woman, you have to know yourself, because you can't control that woman and prevent Eve from feeding you an apple by cucking up to her and saying, hey, yeah, I agree, that apple looks good, let me have a bite too.
Do you think it's time that we change that the men, the women, and add in others like the fluid or
no?
What is it?
No
What did
such
we used to have
thing.
what did we used to have in the Bible that I'm not going to say it right? Enochs. What were the emus? Eunuchs. Yes,
And,
the eunuchs.
right. And what that was specific because they were in servitude and had their genitals removed for that servitude, so that they wouldn't have loyalty to a woman and therefore be able to sustain the loyalty to the house. And of course, it also goes to the lineage and legacy of inheritance. A eunuch doesn't have anything to pass on, not even a legacy.
I don't know. I think if we continue, I mean, I'm just thinking out loud. If we continue to have men and women, we're going to always have this desire to have to push the limits and no, I'm this, I'm that. How do you identify? I don't know. But then again, will there ever be enough? Will that agenda ever stop until they reach the true modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, and where they just anybody new in the world is prey, no matter age, gender, relation, whatever?
Well, I think when people, and again, I remind everybody, I'm not a Christian, but again, I'm spiritual. But my spiritual sense is more about the frequencies that everybody talks about.
Mhm.
And Cynthia, you're familiar with my iceberg concept here on the metaverse. It's the same thing when you see things in real life through frequencies. Light is a frequency, and in the available frequencies that we have to observe through our senses, we see 0.0035% of the world.
I agree.
Wow.
I think about the gifts that people have.
Yeah, and that's because we limit our senses. Like I said before, everybody thinks you've got 5 senses. I can tell you, you have at least 26. You have a sense of balance. You have a sense of direction. You have a sense of up and down, back and forth, left and right, this and that. You have a sense of motion. You have you have a sense of buoyancy.
I think there's also the other senses. I think people can tap into your minds. I think people can see your auras or whatever it is that they see.
Aura, right. Aura is the one I was just getting ready to talk about, because this is your 5G shit. Okay. You're an alchemical body. You have electrical components in your body. They operate on a piezoelectric current. So how much do they really need to affect that piezoelectric field, that aura? As long as you're maintaining that aura yourself, you maintain its fluctuation. You maintain whether
I'm gonna keep going till I go on this black man here. I'm gonna boot a white man.
Craig, that you?
I've been blocked. You fucking Negroes.
Oh.
Well,
Craig, what happened? We were so good. What happened?
I got blocked by somebody else. What's with this guy with the Hitler stash? I fuck with it.
Wizard?
I like that, bro. That's a nice cut, G.
Yeah.
I fuck with that, bro.
I go to city council meetings and meet with the mayor in private wearing it.
I know this man has good genetics. I could tell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Why did I feel like I just stepped into a KKK? But go ahead.
I talk about Hitler's willing executioners. I talk about Hitler's willing executioners all the time. You know, other people have heard me call them bitch ass slaves. It's the same fucking thing.
Jesus, dude.
I'm just doing my job.
What is your job? What is your job title?
No, that's what they tell me. That's why I call them bitch ass slaves. They always tell me I'm just doing my job.
This guy's fucking based.
But you were talking about the senses, Wizard.
Yeah, all your different senses, and I agree. You know, when it comes down to the refined senses that people don't attain, like Jesus and all those miracles, do you suppose maybe it was just a sense that he was able to tune into? You know, he did go studying from 12 until 30 around the rest of the world into other practices, even magic and witchcraft and all of those kinds of things. Do you suppose he learned a little bit more about this frequency and energy than most of the world? And just use their language to explain it to them?
I'm not sure what he learned. I know that
probably lost education, lost knowledge, because people are so dumb they don't want to worry about the good stuff. They want to worry about the drama.
I like your struggle, brother. I like your struggle.
I think that
it ain't a struggle.
I'm gonna call this my struggle now. You get it? You get it?
I think people stopped worrying.
He gets the reference.
Stop connecting and stop reading each other or connecting with each other because of social media, TV, media, entertainment. I
That
think
damn sexy
several
red.
things. TVs took the place of families eating together.
Fuck yeah, I haven't ate with my family like without a TV on forever.
Right?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
we'll eat together, but it's been without. There's always a TV on.
Became
Honestly,
the
Cynthia,
person
I
that
don't even know how I got the link back up here. I was clicking on a different link and I didn't even know I was up here.
I know you were cussing somebody out. You got blocked somewhere.
Yeah,
Well,
these people blocked
it's
me.
the
This
best
wouldn't
panel
let
to
me
be
at
on,
all.
though.
For
It's the best.
sure.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
these people, I like these people. These people are cool. Especially I saw this guy with a mustache. Like, this guy fucks.
Yeah. So yeah, and I started thinking about that. Like, what if, just walking in the store, the people, standing in the line behind me, what if they could read my thoughts? What if they could really tap in? That's a thought to even
Crazy.
like when you're alone. What are
well,
your
It wouldn't
thoughts?
get nothing out of my mind. It's like mostly just nonsense.
Well, I was born on the mighty
I just
Mississippi.
can't take that fucking stash serious.
I was born on the mighty Mississippi. My daddy was a mean drunk hippie. But when my mama had me, that damn doctor hit me. Now you know why I'm so goddamn lippy. And see, I push the bounds and I say what needs to be said at all times.
El Perro, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I already dropped it in the link.
I got
I
30
dropped
of
it in
them.
the chat. I'm dropping
Okay,
it
let me
again.
go to YouTube. I
I've
want to
got-
sub you, brother.
Oh, you do?
I've got 30 of them.
Oh, I see it.
Plus, I've got multiple profiles on several
Oh my
social
god,
sites.
bro, how do you got 4K subs? You're the fucking man, dude.
And I even have my own site.
What?
Cynthia, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever sat in, let's just say you go to a store, or it could be a store, it could be you're in the bus, or a public bus, somewhere in a public place. All of a sudden you tap into a person and then you feel like something is wrong. You know what? I'm getting a bad feeling. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And something this person is not right.
Your audio cut.
Yeah. I think we pick up on vibration. I think it's more about vibration, and sometimes it is just not aware of it. But we all have that ability. We don't use it very often.
I agree. We do have that ability. I think social media, cell phones, alcohol, drugs, caffeine has dulled that sense, and it was planned. It was orchestrated for all of this to be dulled.
But even if you were, I'm sorry, Pyro. I'm gonna say this real quick. I think it's also if you share it with a friend, or you even tell your parents. They're like, you know what? That's nonsense. And immediately you're already training your subconscious mind that's just wait, this is just maybe I'm just crazy. And you start you're no longer using your that third eye. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I've said for a long time, it's the intuition and instincts. I see people as bitch ass slaves doing what they're told and what they were taught to remember, because that's what distracts them from their intuition and instincts. The guy sitting on your shoulder, buzzing in your ear. Hey, it's time to be a badass and beat this motherfucker's ass. Most people would call that the devil on this side. Whereas the intuition says, even though you're a badass, this guy's an idiot. Don't beat his ass. That's the good guy. But there are times, like I said, you still got to beat the guy's ass, because he's not just an idiot. He's being a bully. So you have to listen to your instincts and intuitions. And like you were speaking, read that vibe. Is he a bully or just an idiot? What do you do in those different situations? But again, it comes up to the individual to start responding to their environment instead of being a bitch ass slave and only doing what they were told, because that's what they were educated to remember in an indoctrination system. Nobody's ever taught to think outside the box. That's where your instincts and intuition belong. That's how we come up with all the novel ideas to create something better for our world that is kind of protective and comfortable. Even the air conditioning protects us from hot days. How many people do they complain about dying on hot days because we don't have air conditioning? Do you suppose maybe there's a good purpose for air conditioning and not just comfort and convenience? Yes, of course. But to what level do we take that comfort and convenience? To being a bitch ass slave?
Yeah, I do agree in the sense that we've gotten too comfortable. I do agree with that. I also think that in most cases, we talked about this in Sasquatch, basically, and also in level of understanding. But I think it's important because you see, I question the difference between responding and reacting. So, obviously, to respond, you have to think. To react is very impulsive. I mean, how many people out there are very impulsive? Notice how like everyone is immediately impulsive, because thinking is no longer. You're not taught to think. You're taught to immediately react, and so responding is very important. Sometimes we have to also respond and not react.
Right.
I hope it makes sense.
Well, yeah, the reaction is just a reaction. It's a mere reaction, nothing more. But when you have that response, like you said, you have that thought about it. That's kind of like coming with clean hands, so you can have that responsibility. See, it's the ability to respond appropriately through proper thought instead of just knocking a guy out when he's just acting like an idiot. Maybe you shouldn't have done that,
Yeah.
Whatever the situation, but it's that responsibility instead of just the reaction. Response and the ability to think about it first. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, and I'm not saying not to defend yourself. I mean, but clearly someone's being an asshole. Hey, a reaction is a reaction. So, it is what it is. But in most cases, sometimes, I mean, I've been in situations, even arguing with idiots. Like, you can't argue with people that they always think they're right. And
police?
What was that? Sorry.
You mean police?
No, I mean in general, like even with police, or it could be with anyone, cops, or it could be an individual, it could be anyone. I mean, I'm from New York City. I come across a lot of people every day, and even the people that I do business with, and sometimes you kind of have to kind of play the cards a little bit,
Oh yeah, it's just like getting involved with this government and everything. I call it a big gamble. Life itself is a big gamble. It's filled with choices that you have to look at in the perspective of an investment. If I do this, what is my return? This is the altruistic aspect of everybody, and a lot of people confuse it with an ego, and that would be false. But the altruistic aspect of, say, my view of the First Amendment is that I have this great right of a freedom of speech because everybody else's exponential right to know is far greater. Simple as that. What I put out should come back in that perspective. What do you think? What do you think if I and this is why I get confused about people that are in it for numbers and money and stuff. I'm a sales and marketing guy. I did that when I was very young. I got a paper route when I was 10 years old. By the time I was 18, I had my own paper route, along with a lawn care service that ran year-round, shoveling walks, doing gardening, doing fall cleanup, everything. And so I've been very communicative in the sales department, and it's always best that you use word of mouth for your advertisement. You don't put anything but yourself in there as the investment. When you start putting money in there as investment, you expect a gain on that, or return as a gain on that monetary investment in a monetary form. I hope that worked for you.
Yeah. Cynthia, any opinion? You have any opinion? Any thoughts? I hope I didn't bore anyone.
No.
I hope Pyro, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I appreciate the conversation.
Y'all have any final words? I have to get up and go to church tomorrow.
No, you don't. No, you don't. But it's
Yes,
good
I do.
choice.
It's the business
it's-
meeting tomorrow.
But it's
It's
a
our
good choice.
business meeting, and I haven't seen the lady since I was in the hospital. So
That's actually very good. If you guys like, one last thing, like my grandmother, like you know, she when she went to church, she's no longer with. I mean, she's not alive anymore. They would discuss about, like, you know, something like within the church, like the pipes, like. I mean, they never like went. I mean, other places that I went to before, I don't participate in any church, but like they would ask you for money and stuff, and they would ask you for a lot of money. But in my grandmother's church, they would discuss about like fixing a couple of things. I think when churches like that are like that honest, it just makes a difference. And if that makes sense, like everyone's
I definitely make sure if I go to a church and they don't have business meetings, or I'm not allowed to be at the business meeting, it's obviously not the church for me. This church happens to be really open about it. My other churches have as well. But the one thing that struck me is the pastor of this church, he also has a business. So because of that, he's just donates back all of his money, like his salary, for being at the church. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So
Yeah,
we're able to constantly stay ahead on, like, when things happen. Like this year, we were able to send, I think it was 50 something kids to camp and stuff. So we're able to put it back. We vote, you know, we do it as a church of where they're going to go, and are we going to approve this funding or not. So,
yeah, you see, that's actually very, very amazing, because like I remember in my 20s, and I'm gonna make this very short, I promise. Like I went to this church, and it's like a Baptist, and the guy's screaming that he needs $1,000. He's throwing up the Bible, and then the guy, he talks to me. He's like, he's like, hey, I have like 5 churches. Like he makes it seem as if like that. If I tell you, hey, I have 5 properties, like, you get it, like, and then he drives like a Mercedes Benz, and you have to give like, I think like 25% of what you make. And so one time there was, I think the church needed some painting. He makes like everyone buy the paint and also do the work, and he doesn't do anything. And then he's driving like a Mercedes, like I'm telling, like, he's balling, he's living life. And you know, and I'm like, okay, this is something. I mean, obviously, this is like he's taking everyone like an idiot, like he's using the word of God to profit. So yeah.
Well, I think earlier when you were talking about being in a buzz or something and having that connection or that vibration, I think for me, I can feel when I step into a church, or because like for as many times as I have a good church, trust me, I've walked into 4 or 5 really churches that I was like, oh, this isn't for me. And I kept looking for the next one.
Yeah, see, that was me. That was me all my life, particularly when I was 15 and decided I'm done. I can't do this every week anymore. It's just such a bad vibe. And, you know, didn't end so well. Got kicked out. That's 15 years of age. You know, fuck, I floated around a foster home for 5 years, and then you got adopted. Was adopted for 5 years, and they kicked me out. So it's been an interesting view, knowing the scriptures as well as I do, and have studied them, and not just them, but again, you know, Judaism, the Talmud, and the Torah and the Quran, and Hinduism and Buddhism and Siddhartha and all this. You know, it's just amazing how all the people of the world miss the basic concept of do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and miss it in such a total context that they thrive on the drama of ad hominem and character attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some people don't break free. You know, they stay there and they keep staying there. And the guy in the Baptist, the father, or I don't know how you call him, he's like, you know what? You continue, and God is going to reward you. And and my friend, he got kicked out. His dad kicked him out because it's like, you know what, you're not paying rent. You're paying the guy's rent, the church, and you know what, go to live in the church. He kicked him out, and it's really depressing. I don't know.
A lot of
Anyway,
people. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, you were going to close up, so I just want to make sure I let you know I dropped that in the back chat.
Oh, I put it in the front chat already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a
Mhm.
link to. It's Friday at 6 p.m. Hope we see everybody there 6 p.m. CST. And
Nice.
disturbing
Nice.
case of Jeff Younger, chemical castration and transgender confusion. Like I mentioned, the little Albert experiment, inhumane conditioning. So, thanks for letting me up, and be
Thank
blessed.
you. I
Love
appreciate you always coming over and adding to the great conversations. I'm glad that you and Mike 23 got to engage.
Absolutely, I've always liked Mike.
Well, yeah, I like you too, man. Seriously, I like constructed conversation. It's very fascinating to me. I love learning.
Mm-hmm. Me
I'm
too.
not always right, I come up with the understanding that I'm not always right. That's why I'm every day I'm learning. If I was just ignorant like other people that, oh no, I know better than, oh no, I would never be learning. So I appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. Be blessed, everybody. And
All right. Have a good
again,
night.
thanks.
Thank you.
All right, Mike. So everything good? Haven't talked to you in a while. Everything good?
Everything is great. Everything is amazing. I'm actually very happy that I see you.
Yay.
And I haven't seen you streaming for quite some time. I know you were.
Man,
Yeah.
listen, there is nothing I've wanted to do more than stream, but when you're sick, everybody wants to be around you. I am so happy to be by myself. And I'm so blessed and I'm so thankful, but I am sick and tired of talking to people. I'm tired of responding to questions. I'm tired of sitting there and just waiting for them to either cook or something. I just want to be home with my dogs, relaxing, sleeping. But
yeah,
I'm glad to be back. I've been on a couple of streams, but I haven't had an opportunity to really host my own. Thank you, Leah. Night. Good night. Peace. I guess Flo's on another sabbatical, which is always to be expected, but he will return. Have no
he'll
worries. I've seen you on a couple of other places, and I hope everything's going well over there. Other than that, this is what I wanted to tell you. I will be meeting with Jack next week.
All right.
And we're going to do a interview. So I'm looking really forward to that, to doing one of his interviews.
I'll definitely be there.
Yeah. No, I'm going to do it live and in person.
Okay.
I'm going to film it and put it. So I'm excited. I'm going to be meeting Jack too now. So now I've met Joe Cool and I've met Jack from the internet in person. I did my Joe Cool interview.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be in person. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Looking forward to it. So make sure to tune into that. Do you have any closing words for the audience?
No, I just want to see you happy. So do what makes you happy and enjoy it. And I hope that the second operation turns. I have faith that it's going to be okay. I'm just saying that I hope that everything works out.
Me too. Let's just pray it's not 127 that day, because I'm gonna be like, Jack, we're gonna have to cut this short. And you know what? I should come up with a plan B in case it's too hot. Ooh, okay. Coming up with the plan B already, and I think I know. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you, Mike, and I'm glad to see you. And you are always welcome here. And you have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
You too. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Bye. Alrighty, guys. So that is the show for tonight. I'm so thankful for that Chuck came up, and that was a little rocky start there for a second. I couldn't believe that that modern man has already become a nemesis to me, but whatevs. We shall see. Have no worries. My interview shall continue with Jack. Get to know Jack. We had good conversations. I met a couple of new people. Learned that nowhere in the world is safe. Did y'all, that New Zealand, that really, like, wow, that took me for a loop just to see that someone would live stream that and 49 people perished and someone live streamed that. Like, put that in perspective. That was a young man in his 20s at the time. That was 6 years ago. Like, this isn't getting better. Social media is becoming something different, becoming a different type of beast. And then also to know that people who watched the live stream thought it was just a game. Is this how desensitized the world is becoming? I hope not. And I think that the best I could do is continue to stay connected to you guys, to people in real life, to my animals, to things around me, and just understand that it's okay to be odd. It's okay to be normal. Just stay connected. I wish each and every one of you a wonderful evening. Have the great rest of your weekend. And as always, just this one feels right. This one feels right tonight. Oh, yeah, I've gotten some new clips, and I just haven't had a chance to play them. Oh, my gosh, y'all, look at this one. Look at this one. This one's cute, okay? This isn't the closer out, but look how cute this is. Look at this owl, and he's hearing a thunderstorm for the first time. Look how cute he was. I want an owl now. Oh my gosh. I want one. And I want to protect him from the rain. I don't want him to be scared like that. But, oh, yes, here we go.
A couple reasons I wanted to come to you tonight. You all are the age of being my children. And I want to talk to you as a parent maybe has never talked to you before. You were only here once. God has bestowed you with life. He could have made you a rose that lasted 7 days or a butterfly that only lasted 3 weeks. But he chose to give you the highest form of life, that of being a human being. And with that, he gave you goals and dreams. And I'm here to tell you, and I don't really know you, but there's no one in here who can achieve health and who cannot achieve success.